That's what I wanted to do today. I didn't have the brain capacity to do more of the flight today. I do want to hop on it though. We might have to do. We might do it tomorrow, if not Thursday. Depends if I get started on a video or not. Those are some spare things we could get on with. But no, I'm not going to start with anything just yet. I would usually have a little bit of a task list to do, but we're going to have a little just like walk around and see where we're at. Do a little bit of a mid. I guess it's technically mid-season. Mid-season. What would you call it? Summary. No, not summary. Survey. Survey sounds a bit official. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. A little bit of a evaluation or review. Yeah. You know, you guys could join me for this. We might as well start in my storage room review. Storage room review. Oh wait, that should be a thing. I should do a storage room review. I actually like that idea. See, my brain can pop out things. It won't do them though. That's kind of the problem part. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Hope we're all well. If I didn't catch you a little bit earlier, are my alerts working today? I actually don't know if any alerts have gone off, but if they have, then I think my thing is broken. So you know that's fun. Mid-season review. I mean, a review makes it sound like I am like gonna give it like a square out of 10. I need like a little like what do I need to like work on? Well, you know what? From you guys, I need to know what you guys would like to see me work on, and then I will just be like, well, you know, I will obviously then know what I'm excited by and what I'm not, and then we go from there. So we're just gonna have a little wander around the base. So I forgot to have the fluffy clouds on here. Yeah, we're also on the new update. I made some name tags earlier, so that's fun. And I did name sprinkles, I think. Let's head up here. Troll someone that's AFK. I don't even know if I have the capacity to do that today. I'm waking the brain up, even though it thinks it's earlier than it. You know what? I don't know. Oh yeah, here, sprinkles. Yay, sprinkles. Sprinkles now has a name, guys. I don't know where they're gonna go yet, but we'll leave them there. Cool. We got sprinkles. Sprinkles. An appraisal. Is that what technically an appraisal is?
This is a test. This is only a test. If it were anything other than a test, then you would be tested on the information about the test in a post-review test.
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
Please enjoy this test of the Falsesymmetry
not the
alert
test.
system.
Oh, it better not be a test. Oh, was it a test? I think it was a test. I think it may have made it quite clear that it was a test. Thank you so much for the biddies. That did indeed work. The test indeed worked. You guys heard the test? Okay, cool. We've all been tested. The test has been tested. And we can confirm that the test does in fact work. So that's cool. Thank you for that. Right. Let's look at this part of my base. What are we thinking? Is it missing anything? Oh, it's missing me apparently. Let's get a little. Let's stand back while I drink my tea. I know that one thing I do need to do in the review. This is the review. This is my base review. Mid-season base review. I need to figure out where mobs go. That would be something I do need to do. The right side is missing something. This right side technically goes into Scar. And I don't know what Scar wants to do with the area, nor do I seem to ever poke him about it. So you know, I've kind of like left it and forgot it. So ignore. Wait, you said left side, didn't? No, you did say right side. Yeah, that side. Left side. I mean, left side's the bridge, and the bridge is fine. It is in fact missing guardrails. Yes, I mean we could make this a health and safety. I guess technically, we could make this a health and safety thing too. But I think we might end up failing that quite miserably. Let me check this isn't leaking. Is it just wet around the bottom? There's a ring on the mat. And I'm like, Just in the horse in the base and the llama and the camel and the fox. The fox technically lives in a cave. The island could be an animal sanctuary. No, the island does need to be a town. Why have I only just realized me saying it needs to be a town sounds terrifying because I haven't started it. Where do you even start with a town? You know what? You know what? I don't need to worry about that. The island was always meant to be a future project that I may have got started on early. Saying that, I don't even know where I'm going with the project yet. I feel like I want to make that a town. I want to make a big building over there, behind this waterfally area over there. And that's maybe it for like big project like areas. How does one become better at terraforming? How does one become any better at anything building? By spending time on it. Who did this? Because why would you even put it there? Because I can't even see the most important part of this image. The important part that everyone needs to be able to. Okay, you know what? Excuse me, sir. Thank you. I mean, I guess your baby as well. Baby and baby. Oh. Okay. Right. You know what? Let's put that somewhere else. No, you know what? I'll leave it there for a video and I'll totally forget it's there and I'll totally do this again another time. I guarantee it right now. I got camera on. No. Right in there. God, it's been a while since I've even walked in this area. Oh. Good thing we are doing this, guys. Good thing we're doing a survey, hey? Good thing we're doing a survey at the base because we can survey all of the baby beat-ups that have appeared. Oh, are we glad? Are we glad we decided this was a great idea? I didn't even register that was a thing that we were going to survey, but you know. We now know what the location of 2 of them. Okay, that's great. Cool. Good. Well, someone else has been at my base recently. Probably more recent than I have been in this area. Goodness gracious. Right. Cool. Well, that's good to know. Oh, you know, I'd make a little armor stand fella or something here. I should have done that for the auction, really, but there were plenty of named things this time around. Although, was there any armor stands? Maybe not. I did do that last time, and it did take me forever, though. I can't lie. You have any suspicion that there's only 2? I mean, if they're hiding them inside somewhere, my base doesn't really have that many other options for areas. What are we up to today? We're doing a base survey. I'm looking around, working out, is there anything I've missed? Any areas that I'm like, oh, that really needs something. Or is there anywhere that I'm excited about? Or you're excited about? You guys are part of this too. You guys can be like, False. I would love to see you build something there. In that area. I mean, I guess there's not really that many areas of my base, really, in reality, is there? That's what I think I'm working out. There is and there isn't, really. There is and there isn't. It's kind of a weird one. The base feels detailed when you get into it, but then it feels very expansive when you everywhere else. What am I just finding things today? Like, okay, I guess it's what base survey is. I didn't sign up for this part of it, but cool, good. I even know where there's another one as well, actually. Which I haven't actually read. I'm assuming it says something. We'll see if I remember to go there and... Wait, can I even read it? I don't actually know. I haven't tried. Oh! Guys, base survey. I've not finished the bridge. Oh, you know what? You know why? It's because I didn't finish the banners. Oh, goodness gracious. Did I do banners on this side? I did. Okay, good. I'll be glad. Well, I guess I found project number 1. Yeah, the banners are done that side, just not done that side. So I need a lot of these banners. Okay, let me just take a screenshot and flip it and open that. There you go. We'll open those at some point. Hello? Image? Image? Would you like to open? There you are. Oh, am I full screen today? I am, okay. That broke on my other instance for some reason. Right. I'm really sniffy again today. I don't know why. Maybe I've got allergies. Maybe I've got the allergies coming. Right. Anywhere up here that I'm missing? No, I do want to maybe revisit this. The outside of this, though. That's a future False problem. Cool. Cool. Allergy season is the worst. Yeah, well, I'm at that point where I'm just like, is it allergies or is it still cold? Who knows? Who knows? It's a mystery. It shouldn't still be cold. Rightio. Cool. What are we thinking about something here, guys? Maybe we start. Maybe I start on this. What are we thinking? Do we think start on this, or do we start on out of two big projects? Right? Do we start on that, or do we start building buildings over there? One big building, which I haven't said what the big building is. Or little buildings. Big building or little buildings? That's the vote. Can we get an actual poll? Actually, I am actually interested. What intrigues you more? Big building, in the space here that I have, or are you intrigued by little buildings dotted around the island? Do I have more to? I'm requesting this and I don't even. Are they here? We do want to do it. I want to do an official poll. I want to actually legitimately know, because then the lurkers can take part. I think you can vote on that on mobile. One moment, I guess I need to mute and blow my nose. Apparently we've got a what's next instead. What is the what's next? Big building or little building? I guess what's next. What's next is also what's most exciting too. Because, to be excited about something is to want that first, surely. There is a poll. Thank you. Sorry, it did come up late for me. If you had already written it. Something feels weird, but I think it's purely the clouds. There's a big patch of sky. I've never noticed that before. This mod? Huh, that's weird, right? Is that a rabbit? Oh, the new rabbit's on here. Sorry, I've just realised. Oh my goodness! Wait, I legitimately have to steal this rabbit. Because, I don't know what the rabbit types are, but that could look like the closest to my rabbit that we had at one point. Okay. My base just turns into Stardew Valley all of a sudden, right? For the island with bunnies. Oh, you know what? This poll is. You know what, guys? Keep voting in the poll. There's not that many votes right now. If you can't find it, it's at the top of chat. I think it's at the top of chat in mobile too. I know some people are on mobile, but please do vote on that if you can. I want a good solid amount of folks doing that. If you would so please. Question: do I also want carpet on top of this? No, I don't think so. We'll leave it kind of a little bit more messy. You'd prefer a mix of big and little buildings. I mean, this technically town size will be a mixture of larger buildings and smaller buildings. But like to that scale, This is just big building, but my base as a whole will have big buildings and little buildings. So, you'll eventually get what you would like, which is a big and little building. Little bit might be helpful, then build small buildings around. I mean, small buildings guys, I already know the position of said buildings. I just don't know what they look like. This one worries me a little bit, because when was the last time I even built like a proper just like straight up just Minecraft building? Like I'm talking like house. I'm talking like just like little tiny shop or tavern or like insert default Minecraft build here. When was the last time I even did that? Like for real. In like this kind of like default Minecraft / fantasy / sort of that kind of style. Which seems very it's pretty common, and also something I think every Minecrafter at one point or another has built. Like, so Beef's video is made my bridge. Awesome. Thank you to Beef. When was his last video? Was it recent? God, I'm so like, oh, I don't need Hermitcraft. I don't need the live.hermitcraft.com. Oh, you on the one that went up 19 minutes ago, maybe. Okay, I thought I missed a bit. I thought I'd missed seeing something recently. Or was it one 2 days ago? You know, could have been. Who knows? God, the guy's popping out more videos than I am. Flipping aura. You know I'm struggling when that's the case, right? I like to think I'm a pretty solid once a week, but no. Building live, so I could use some love. Yeah, that's kind of why I did the terrain first, because I knew it would look okay to be left like that. Whereas this over here does look just, well, like nothing really, I guess, technically. Okay, so what we do then, I guess, we get on the light levels. I'm going to torch this place up in preparation. Because then when I maybe get resources going in whenever the next Hermitcraft stream is, maybe we do that. Oh wait, did I miss the poll? Wait, where's the poll answer over here? Oh wait, I thought that was a tab. I had a tab that told me the answer. Oh wait, here. I can. What one? Does anyone know? It just vanished. It used to come up over here. Wait, I must be able to make it a tab in here. It shows up in my activity feed, but I can't flip and click on it. That's stupid. Who designed that? Ended 1 minute ago. Cool, that's helpful. Thanks, Switch, for letting me know that. It's not like I want to know it or anything. Oh, my brain. Come on. I have to just open the poll again. Manage the poll. Oh, there it is. Wait, poll. Manage poll. View results. I've got to open up a whole flipping thing. Oh, 62% little buildings. Interesting. See? I knew it, guys. It's the classic Minecraft, you know? I don't know, by the way, why my minimal armor isn't working, but I'll work it out another time. Okay. Well, I wanted some torches. So let's grab some, not copper ones if we can help here. I think they're less light level, right? I think. Actually, could be completely wrong with that. I do not know. Right. Twitching. Yeah, little buildings obviously are the maybe more exciting. Okay. Well, I mean, we can add a couple torches. I mean, you know what? I don't really want to light this whole area up though. I like that we got some darkness over here too. Sort of to like break up the bases till I build. So yeah. I guess let's check then the light level for over here. I think we should be good though. I think I did all of this. This is part of the base survey. Light levels for future new project. I think it looks pretty alright though. As long as these layers are done. Well, you know what probably isn't very safe is the tree. But, you know. We did okay on the floor. Oh, tree actually looks okay right now. Oh, because I put carpet in it. Okay. I put a little bit of glow lichen as well. I think I left up here a little bit dark, which I might light up temporarily. Purely because of the building underneath it. How am I doing? Good, thank you for asking. I apparently have a bad throat still. I don't know. Apparently, me talking in like full sentences for like a solid amount of time is showing me that my throat is not perfect yet. But you know, I'm fine. I'm chilling. Where the heck is my glow lichen? I definitely had a whole thing of glow lichen once. I don't know where it went. Oh, maybe in here. No. Maybe not in there. Okay, sure. Maybe in one of these, though. Apparently not. Okay, good. Has glow lichen been deleted from the game? Like, what's happened to it? Where's it gone? It would be in here. Because it's my lighting. Where's my glow lichen? Where it at? Where is it at? I don't flipping know. I swear I made more of it. Like in here. Did I leave a shulker box here somewhere with it in? No? Vegetation chest. I mean, I looked in there. Because these are the color-coded, unless there's a grey one that is not pale moss. There's pale leaves. So with my lightning stuff, lightning stuff, did you see in the lightning stuff? I didn't see a shulker box in there either. Yeah, I don't know. Let's check these things in here though. Yes, I need to save. I have some very miscellaneous items in there. Who gave me that? I have no idea actually. Are they in the secret chests? The secret chests aren't really meant to be secret, they just kind of happen to be secret. They're messy if I leave it open, okay? You know, it's just keeping it tidy. No, they're not going to be over here because I rarely open over here. This is for, like, the stuff I probably don't need that often. I guess I need to get some bone. Why did you sound like you broke? No, you're fine. Okay. There's one last place I want to look real quick. Dried glass you can get now from piglin bartering, so... Yeah, I don't know. You know where it'll be? It'll probably be in like a chest I've left somewhere. Which I've always left somewhere. It'll be in... Maybe these ones over here real quick. Did notice they were still over here. Don't know why I've still got my heads in here. Probably not in these either. Okay, cool. Oh, there's one stack, you know? Okay, fine. Sure. Guessing the tree's pretty good. Otherwise, you'd have noticed mobs by now. I mean, there are spots up higher, and because it might be a future project coming up soon. Seeing as though everyone's excited by it. You know, I thought I'd better add a little tiny extra bit of lighting just for you know, building sake. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it's handy. I can remove some of this afterwards. It's so that things don't fall straight on my head when I'm building. Ugh. Because the thing is, most of it's leaves, so most of it is spawn-proof by default. And also this section, they don't have to like walk all the way down. They can fall without taking too much damage because there's a platform behind them, but below them. So this area they'd have to at least fall down. But I mean, you know what? This will mean I can actually have a look at it at nighttime with this, just to see if I like it. Because I'm not completely sold. You know what? I mean, there's probably another stack at the shopping district, but I don't think it would be where my bulk I thought was. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. So we'll make the tree a tiny bit uglier for a bit. And I'm sure I'll regret this at some point, and I'll just come back and remove these. But, you know. I mean, it is a fantasy tree, so it could... Oh, that looks like a patch is missing there. It is a fantasy tree, so it could glow, you know. It's not, you know, it's not completely out of the idea, you know. I can imagine fantasy trees glowing, right? And lichen does grow on trees, I'm pretty sure. Okay, this patch I didn't realize was actually quite dark, even during the daytime. I mean, I might, you know, decide that actually I like this being spawn-proof and maybe do some carpets and slabs and stuff, which I did, I think, last season, which actually worked better. This is a nice little temporary measure. With a resource that apparently was hard to find. It looks dark down here. Oh, it is dark down here. Cool. Is it dark everywhere, or is it just the shadows? I think it's just be the shadows. Okay, survey lighting is done. What else do we need to survey? In the base. You know what also might need some lighting? I mean, these rocks are okay, because I'm not going to build straight over here, but... You know what, before we leave the island and stop chatting about the island for a second, let me get another drone shot of it, real quick. If you were to build a town on this here island, what would your hierarchy of, like, what kinds of builds would be up here? What kinds of builds would be in the middle? What kind of builds would be on the shoreline? Because I want to see if my original thought process there was a good one or not. In terms of, is that, like, the default thought? People might not have an idea with that. Maybe, I don't know. I don't see. I think I assume people build towns quite often. So I actually do need advice from people that probably built them recently. Yeah, you can do the whole class thing. You could do high class, low class, poorer, like richer and poorer, higher, lower. Yeah. Farming on the terraces. Interesting thought. I was also thinking of a separate, depending on where I get to with the builds, a separate towny area kind of back there, which that would be farmland vibes. So if I don't fit farmland here, I'm not too worried about that. Because I think that farmland would be quite nice through there. They have the journey through here, kind of thing. And then I could make some sort of like system that they get, maybe they come all the way through here, so they're not going in the rich area, which is the built-up area that I've currently got. I generally, so rich area is what that building will be there. That is what I will tell you about that building. That is going to be like the highest of the highlight level of folks. So this is kind of like mid to like low. Any kind of law for the town? Well, that what I just kind of said. I feel like I wrote some stuff down, but it's been a while since I've revisited this, so I don't have anything fresh in my mind right now. Eventually would be down by the shore. It's in the middle. Nice homes or villas up top. Okay, cool. More clustered and water-based buildings. Well, that's a generally kind of building. I mean, do you mean that by the coastline, I guess? Water-based buildings back by the coastline? Hmm. You know what, let me write something extra down. Because that building there is kind of like an enchanted area. Everyone interpret that. Well, that's guys. When I look for inspiration, you guys are like basically being that for me right now. That's why I like asking you guys opinions for things. I know not everybody wants to input things or whatever. That's fine, but it gives me the inspiration that I can't get anywhere else. You know what I mean? See a windmill going on that cylindrical structure. I think that might break the vibe. It would have to be a very like fancy grand one, I feel like, to fit in. Which I feel like it would be a weird spot for it. I mean, technically, like, would it make sense? I guess windmills do, I guess, technically want to be high up. But do they want to be the highest? I don't know. Being surrounded by a big old mountain here and big hills here, I feel like maybe it's quite covered in terms of, like, getting good wind. Wind, a good area for, like, a wind turbine would be on the farmland. So I'm adding an extra. I'm kind of splitting it into 3. We've got the low area near the water, we've got the high area there, and then we've got farmland over there. Observatory. You know what? Observatory is... It was such a I don't know. I feel like I've built them before. It is the one thing I feel like I've built before, and I don't really... It doesn't make me excited to build an observatory again right now. And also, isn't that what... Is that what Crane's building over there? And honestly, it's in my field of view, so I maybe... I don't think we need 2 observatories that close to one another, if so. I can't remember if that is what that is. I feel like he mentioned something, and I feel like that's what it was. I love building circles. I do. I do. I mean, if I was going to build an observatory, that would have been one. I did contemplate making the roof out of glass, but I've seen this. Oh, and I actually am intrigued to go. Oh, that might be spoilers. Okay, guys, ignore what you just saw. That makes more sense though as to what I was looking at. Okay, that does mean actually. Wait, let me just see how far away that is. Okay, it's fairly far away, but it is building up. Okay. Shan't ignore. No. Ignore it. Ignore it. I should have known it was connected to something else. So we did speak about before adding our own like mountain area. If so, probably in this spot, but we have a feeling that means terrain's going to happen more. So we're going to let the other folks do some terrain and see what happens with that. An amphitheater. Ooh, amphitheater. That's actually a great thought for a different idea I had. See what I mean, guys? Wait, so an amphitheater is like a theater, right? With like seats in like a circle? If I remember correctly, kind of thing, right? What's the thing? What's the thing that makes it an amphitheater rather than a theater? I can't spell. That actually might make my idea even actually easier to build, because I didn't know if I was going to do it. It's a bowl. Scale-wise, sorry, we're doing some droning today. That's probably the largest circular thing. Not really big enough. Scale-wise... Ooh. I've spotted somewhere it could go real nice. See, you guys have given me an idea. And usually Greek. Well, apparently my base is Greek, so... And many other things. But people have said it's Greek for some reason. I mean, I can see why, but also... But also no. But also no. Yeah. Specifically outdoors. Is there such thing as an indoor amphitheater? Or is that just a theater at that point? Sorry, I'm gonna finish this train of thought so that an indoor amphitheater is just kind of like anywhere with sloping seating. An amphitheater just as is. Open air venue specifically. That might make it a little bit trickier. Actually, maybe it won't. You know what? Hold for a second, guys. I know, sorry. I'm doing a lot of holding. But I think I've potentially got a build, definitely a build that maybe technically isn't actually either of the big build or the little builds. There's a third contender, guys. Let's get the poll there. Let's not get the poll going again. But there could be a third option. Third option is amphitheater. No, that would take me a while to do, but I can reserve a spot for it. In fact, there may be the perfect spot for it. I may have actually lined something else up pretty well to actually fit an amphitheater in kind of well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just writing myself the note so that I remember where. Mm. Okay. I don't know how this looks yet, but it's definitely an interesting project. Sure. Partner with Kraus on the Great Amphitheater. I think Kraus building something different. I swear I saw it. Did he? You know what? I don't remember. Scratch everything. Just make Stonehenge. I mean, we can do. I can just do this, this, this. Stonehenge, guys. We've got Stonehenge. There it is. We don't need Stonehenge. It's okay. Roman. That's what I thought. And then I was like, has he done other? Like, is he going around lots of different eras? I'm actually not completely sure. Hey, Carl! For 30 months, thank you so much. Oh, you know what? This mug's keeping this too warm. I keep worrying that it's going cold, but it's not. Fine. Maybe I should have got myself one of those earlier, rather than being like, that's a stupid thing. A lid on a mug? What the heck? Crazy idea. Okay, right. Is there any... There's literally nothing else I think we can even look at in my base. But we have figured out a project we can do. And we have one last look over here from Ran's POV. Because my base is going to be looked at from his here. And the plan is to go to this. No, it's my gamer's forgiven mug. We got 2 mugs this year. That mug and a normal mug. Oh, blimey, hello. I'm tripping on air, right. God, dude, my base is big scale. I can't see it from there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, the corners aren't too crazy. They're the guideline corners that I think I'm going with for scale. Okay, yeah, I can't. Let's just say it might go over in this area. But I did say it would be farmland. But there's enough room for both. Amphitheater and farmland? What are we thinking? What an idea. Right. Okay, right. Let's stop with the base. I have been inspired by you guys. Thank you for the help again. And, yeah, you'll have to wait and see what happens with that. I don't want to give more because literally the idea has literally just sparked in my brain right now. And I have nothing more. You know what I mean? I can't tell you anything more because I don't know anything yet. Because all I have is an idea. So, can't be sharing that with you just yet. Anyway, did you guys watch my video of the shop? If you didn't, here it is. Here shop. Did I do that uneven on the sides? No. Wait a second. No. No, it's okay. I thought I'd missed the corners on one corner, but anyway, shop. Ta-da! Here's shop. Has anything happened with the shop since I've been gone? No. Still empty. No one's decided to fill it for me. Wait, if B-Dubs isn't in here, baby B-Dubs isn't in here, I'm gonna be very disappointed. He could have literally had the shop to himself. No. Okay. Well. Sad. Okay. I think I definitely took all my shell boxes back, didn't I? Yeah. I do know I need to get some dye. Is this road changed or is there just slabs missing? Oh no, it was just like that. Okay. I need to work out the backs. Lee Brownstein, thanks. I'm just loading cobs in. He hasn't built anymore. Okay. Wait, is there a large area dug out here? No. This was like it, right? Okay. Does anyone know if Scar's planning on continuing these roads? Like this direction? Just because that might change how I build. Maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, I might change up some bits in here. But bank on this side. Oh, the bank's gonna go there. I feel like I only heard one thing about a bank. The bank's actually happening then? Okay. Right. I'm going to write myself a shopping list here. I think there was a couple little things I didn't get to put in. I wanted to put some paintings on there. Oh, actually, we do need to dig out in here. Maybe I do that now while I've got nothing on me. Oh. Hello? This is the spot I want, I think. Do I torch something? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I didn't want to dig this. I didn't have time in the video actually to dig this out, so that was not what I thought I had on me. Right, let's do a quick bit of digging. Then we know how much space we've got in here. I'll let it simmer before you reveal it. I've got to get the idea even, like, confirmed, yeah? I don't like being like, guys, I'm going to do this idea and then not doing it, because I do that sometimes. You know, and that's frustrating. No one wants to go, oh, you've said you were building this and now you're not, and you've not given us any, any explanation for that. I can't tell you guys all the things I'm doing, you know what I mean? Gotta keep some things secret. I mean, you already know what it is, because you guys literally inspired it. Wait, I didn't get the person that literally suggested it first, but thank you for the inspiration. Apparently, I needed a whole new project on my plate. Apparently, I needed a whole new project. You know, sometimes, guys, you don't realize, but sometimes you just need a whole new project to, you know, fill up your plate even more, you know? You know, maybe you haven't got enough on yet already, and you kind of just need some more, like, ideas, and, like, you know, you just push the other builds you originally had planned, like, before the even started, back a whole bunch, because they're still only an idea. They're still not, you know, been put down. You just know, hey, there's a town there, hey, there's a big build there. Maybe here's a rough shape, but that's kind of it. You know what I need in those scenarios? Just a whole new idea. No, yeah, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Why did that Scar sound like he was in pain for a second? By the way, yes, Scar used a heck of a lot of moss on building this terrain in the shopping district. No wonder the guy needed so much moss. He's overused it everywhere. It's crazy. Actually crazy. Makes sense to you? I mean, if you've got, you know, unlimited, I guess it does. I don't want AFK for this much, just to waste it on not being seen, personally, but, you know, my farm is also not the most efficient. Efficient enough for me. This could be the entrance to the catacombs. You say that as if the catacombs are a thing that just, like, are going to exist. That I've already said or something. The catacombs, as if, like, they're a thing already. News to me, if so. Okay, so this is the wall of the building. It'll probably come down here. We'll probably do that, and then that is the entrance there. Beautiful. And then I think I was right about making like a false floor here. Although, if you were walking in, yeah. Wait, before we actually had stairs, didn't we? Do we want stairs down? It's quite nice to have stairs down. Do you want stairs down in like a little, like there's a drop off here? And a little like barrier here. Oh. And the stairs start like here, maybe? I'm gonna work out the shape of this, because then I can come and build this another time. Catacombs already existed, you just don't know it yet. I mean, this must be them then. They're looking very bare, so... They are looking pretty lit up, which is surprising. Honestly. A nice surprise, that is. I was thinking door here. So if the door's there, do I want... I guess there can be just one after. Yeah, this door here or door there? 1 block door or 2 block door? I don't know what makes sense there. One block door. It's either a little cloakroom in this inside, or it's like a little Patio, no patio. Porch. Porch? Is that the right word for porch? Yeah, here would be like a little way down. Into the coffee shop or whatever the heck we're doing. I don't know. Still don't know fully. Do I have one? Go down one more down? One more down, maybe? You say that as if I know what that word means, JT. What the heck? Yes, that'll be the... This'll probably be the actual floor. Meaning we can get rid of this, but we need to put that false floor in. It'll make it everything way easier. Have the exterior door and then a wet room and then the basement itself. Yeah, okay. I'll be honest, I don't remember having gone into many Blackstone basements in my life, you know. Especially in like New York, which was the kind of main inspiration. Saying that, there were quite a lot of brownstone-y, vibey buildings in Seattle too. I tried taking a photo of some of them because I was like, well, it's not all of them with this kind of style, but there's definitely some inspiration going on. There's cool buildings if I ever need them in the future to use as inspiration. Stoop would actually be the actual port. I've never heard of a stoop before. Is that an American term? I feel like it must be. Ooh, actually, I don't know where does the building go to? I do not know. I should get rid of some of this. Ah, probably here, I would assume. That's... Yeah, that's the wall. Okay. That was a North American term. Okay, well, yeah. I wouldn't then understand exactly what it is. I feel like it makes sense though, right? Something underneath something? Stoop? Like it feels like you stoop lower? Like things are low down if it's a stoop, right? I don't know if I've got dirt walls, but we've got dirt walls so far. Oh, hello, darkness. My old friend apparently. Right, okay, there we go. There we go. It's a Dodge term. Oh. That would actually make sense. Their buildings are kind of, basement-y. They've got basements, haven't they? A bigger basement? You know what? I don't know. What the heck is this bit? That's not allowed. What the heck? Well, apparently I've got Silk Touch on me. Okay, sure. Not them Dutch for city words. What do you mean? I think America probably has sillier words than Dutch folks. Although theirs is a different language, so I don't actually understand it, to be honest. We're just working out how much space we have. We have quite a lot of space down here. Oh, dang, dude, we've got high ceilings. Oh, this would go for some big bucks in New York, I feel like, you know? Putting high ceilings in the basement? Yep, cool. Not much light, but you know, you got high ceilings, guys. Swings and roundabouts, as they say, right? This is the false floor. I'm going to make it out so we don't fall through it so easily. And then the floor can go on top of this. Nice. Sweet. Oh, hello. Now let's do the double click again. That's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, now you've done it twice. Cool. Really glad that's still a thing, mouse. Yep, done it the third time in a row. Lovely. We love that for me. I forgot that was the thing my mouse was doing before I left. Dang. Very sad. Can't get a new mouse because it's double clicking. That would be stupid. But also maybe very sensible as well. If that's the wall there, we could probably use this as the wall. I'll probably just continue the brick down, I reckon. I think this would be the space. What? How would they lay out the rooms down here if this is like an if this is a basement kind of area? Let's go where the wall is. Wait, where did I go? Oh, wait, I went further, didn't I? This needs to be the... This is actually the room. It's the room border. This is the room border. Oopsie. So yeah, there's the room. There's the room layout. This will be the same... you know what, let's just make it all the same height. I guess it depends what they're using it for, but also I feel like it would need a lot of structure inside, right? Like pillars and things at least. If it's a basement... Guys, if I look up flipping brownstone basement, what am I going to get? Am I going to get really weird, dodgy images I don't want to look at? Probably. A closed off bathroom. Such a funny thing. I mean, I guess if it's a food establishment, probably, yes. Well, speaking of rental units and stuff, I mean, we're using this purely for shops. Because it's the shopping district, you know. I mean, like, you know, if I ever have a layer that I'm not gonna... It's impressive for the go-kart. He's climbing the walls. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a shop. Where it's at. Different shops or different things sold on each floor. Oh, I forgot to do that. My bad. Columns in the middle. Yeah, but I don't know if I don't really want it as a big open room. A pawn shop. How would a pawn shop work on the server? Because I don't feel like you've come in here and you've just told me to spear someone. Does it look like I'm gonna spear someone? I don't even have a spear on me. What a strange request. Sell me things. I don't think I need a space for that. I think hermits do that automatically by building in the shopping district, honestly. What some folks do is they wall off where those support beams are to make the room. Yeah. So that would, if I actually used that, wait, can I... Let me just have a look at this all. Is that definitely the support beam? Is the other support beam in the same place? No, not really. But we can build a fake one. That would make it come out here though. That would be weird, right? I don't even know what I feel like I need to work out what the room is actually doing first, probably. Probably do like a little pocket door or something. Where's the happy ghost? Up there. It's the stream torch one. Brownstone basement sometimes looks like a dodgy generator and a maintenance area. Well, yeah. I mean, there is no rush for me using this area. I just kind of wanted to treat it a bit like the rest of it, where I've like built it in so that it's like not ugly and just like, it's more that it's not been claimed and no shop. Like a shop unit that isn't currently a shop would look like what I've left it like. That's the deal. I think I'm going to get some blocks though, and then I can actually fill in those rooms, and then we have the space to then build shops inside, which should be pretty easy. It's just kind of working out the full collection of shops. I need to work out, I guess, what what rooms I got first. Let's go grab the shulkers. Mob heads, anything would be great to sell. It's I need a farm for it. So mob heads is a great thing to sell. I just don't have farms for all the mob heads. They got it right down to the concrete. How do you make something look like it like concrete in Minecraft? Do I just make it all stone and andesite? I mean, I guess I could actually just leave that like make this floor all just stone and andesite for now. That way, if anyone goes down there, they're like, this looks pretty accurate. It looks pretty accurate to like what you would see. Very terracotta. I mean, I feel like the concrete in places like that are stripped like will have like texture. You know what I mean? They're not going to be all clean and tidy and like literally polished. That's polished concrete, if anything. Where's my ores in here? Yes. Okay. Right, I've got a shulker box somewhere with stuff in. Right, these are I think from the project. So you. Let's just take these ones with us. And let me just see. Leave the space blank for whoever wants to lease it. I mean, my plan is to fill it mostly myself. But I will be open if people want to lease it. But I think there's a lack of shops in the shopping district right now. And I feel like if there was if we were tight on space, I would lease it. But I feel like we're not. And I would like to see more people build in the shopping district rather than grab a spot in my thing. In all honesty, right. Dragonwood don't need that. Have I got plenty of birch logs? Kinda. Not logs, but... let's grab some more birch there. What else might I want? Oh, maybe some signs to label what the rooms are. Eventually, if we decide to do that. I feel like we could do. We could get to that point. I actually have some jungle signs. Cool. Let's make one more lot. Oh. That'll do. I mean, it is literally a concrete block. Yes, I know. Like, I know technically it's a concrete block, but also it's like a polished concrete block, isn't it, really? We all have seen the concrete floors that you get in those kinds of places. They're patchy. If anything, they're patchy. They've got whatever nonsense was on the floor from the previous, like, tenant, you know? We all know they're not like concrete. Like micro-concrete. It's too clean though, exactly. And it's also the wrong, like, kind of shade. You definitely don't get the dark grey concrete, really. I need to go in here. Oh, hello. Bit quick on that one, my bad. You guys still broken? Probably. A little bit of a light grey wall. And... I can now silence up the sheep. Oh my goodness, amazing. God, them adding crafting to the name tags is kind of amazing. I just needed some more andesite if I don't already have it. That was the last thing I think I needed. And maybe some tuff. I think I've got tuff. A little bit andesite and a little bit tuff. Oh. Andesite's a bit, yeah. I was just going to make it kind of patchy. Because I have a feeling it might end up being it might end up being the last room I do. It depends. Depends where the inspiration takes me, you know? Right, let's take our billion shulker over and then still find that when we're over there we don't have the stuff we want. That's Minecraft for you guys. It's Minecraft. Oh, there you go. You heard the double click on my mouse again. We're wasting fireworks now. Cool mouse. Thank you. It's not like that's not helpful or anything. Oh, an hour in and that's still like drinkable. It's not. It's definitely going to become undrinkable. What are these guys doing? Are you trying to escape? Like, what the heck? Why do I feel like these guys, like, up to no good? Why do I feel like they're up to no good, guys? You're also broken. Very strange. I'm not going to try another mouse, guys. This is a brand new mouse. If I buy a brand new mouse, I want the brand new mouse to work. Okay, right. Where do I want to chuck these shock boxes? That's the question. Maybe out here. We still spawn proof that. I think that torch is keeping it spawn proof right now. I don't think it was beforehand. In all honesty. Right. Let's grab some bricks. We've got the mangrove. Mangrove. We just need... Oh, that one's blank. Cool. Just need the birch to fill in the insides of the building. Wait, have I really run out of birch, really? I swear there's birch in here. Was there only one stack? There's some strips of logs. Aha. So inside, the only thing I'm not sure about with the inside is the... Because I need to get the walls right. I want the walls to be birch, I think. I mean, it's easy enough to change it, but... The plan was to have them birch so it feels lighter in here. And that was going to be the layout. But the worry is that it makes it quite, like you can't see what's inside the shop. I guess they technically wouldn't be used like I'm doing. You know what I mean? In the sense that, like, I'm blocking these in and you would have this as a unit and that would be a separate unit. I mean, maybe I kind of want this to be, like, open, though. You know, let me just build it. Let me build it out. But I was thinking you would probably want... like a window, kind of, almost. Yeah? Or something for the shop that's in here? I don't know. Glass walls? I don't want glass walls completely. It might kind of make it look very, well. Glass walls don't always give the vibe that, at least not the vibe I'm looking for. I have made some eyeballs. I've made 9 golem is what I've made. Double clicking isn't to do with my streaming, it's to do literally with my mouse. But thank you for the advice. But yeah, I don't think the issue is anything but my actual mouse causing the double clicking. So I have cleaned it out. For anyone's like, you need to clean the mouse. The mouse is clean. I don't. Ooh. A little bit of problem here with the thing. This might have to move over then to here. Half walls. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking with this kind of thing, right? Like, it's kind of like a walkthrough. It could be 2 different shops, but there's like a walkthrough. It's a little bit more like a market vibe, you know? Like, if you've ever been to one of those buildings, there's been a few in the UK that I've been to, right? Where I just don't know how I feel about the windowy area. But also that just looks a bit... I mean, when you get around here, it looks fine. Underwater wall. You mean like here? Or what I had before? Adds the realism. Usually the walls shouldn't be touching the windows. That would be very strange. I've lost my train of thought. What was I saying? I don't know. Double clicking has sorted itself out for me in the past with mice. Sometimes you gotta like just get using it. If I just spam click both buttons. It's right, it's specifically right click, I guess. It's doing it though. Oh yeah, here by the way I kinda like left it so that I could like add, I mean these are not finalized, but that would be like shelves or something, you know. You see what I mean? There's a shop. There's a shop, guys. And then like, you know, here's the counter for this one. Like, counter's behind there. You know, you walk up, you see the counter. You know, it's a shop. Maybe there's stuff here. You walk in here. Maybe there's... Which way around would you have the... Would you want to replicate the way around that is? The shelves? We have a shelving unit here. Kind of looks weird, though, there. The thing is, I don't think I've ever known how to, like, actually build a shop. Like, actually build a shop in Minecraft. You know what I mean? Like one that's inspired by, like, real life, the shelving units and stuff. Because you can get very specific, but this is kind of, like, quite a tight space. And also, I don't really want to go crazy with, armor stands. I mean, you can do, but I don't think I do want to. Try that, just in case. That might be better for that one, yeah. Huh? And I don't know what these look like in terms of how I build these shelvy bits out. Depends what I'm selling. I guess I can make anything kind of a micro block with the armor stands, which is quite nice. They cut windows in half? I don't know what you mean. Do you? I mean, usually you brick in the windows, which is kind of what this is kind of replicating. Not with brick, obviously, but blocked in the windows. Just Minecraft has a you're quite limited with the way you do the Minecraft though. Blocks are quite wide, so you know you're kind of limited a bit. But I don't hate it as much as I thought I would. The fact that you can't see through it. Maybe we put a painting there, or signs for the shops, so that it makes it a little bit more of a feature. And I think I do want to kind of keep the floors very much the same with the style. Maybe not though. This one is a bit weird though. This kind of... I didn't want to get rid of that window. That one I put slabs on. I think that probably is okay, because, you know, like you guys are saying right now, things are a little bit... I was going to say haberdashery. That's not technically the word I want. But we can make that work. What's the word I did want? I don't know. I've got distracted by that word now. Dang. But you know what I mean? Like, slapdash? Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's the word. Probably was the word. Could add a little bit of texture with some stairs actually along the top, like a little bit of a coving vibe. So that's kind of where we had that one. Although, yeah, see, this one doesn't have the issue with the window, so we could technically make that wherever. But I think we'll add it here. Good word. What haberdashery? I mean, haberdashery means literally not what I was trying to say. Haberdashery is like bits and bobs, like crafty bits and bobs. I guess technically, right? That's what that means? I think it is. Actually, could be wrong completely. If you go to a haberdashery shop, you're buying like buttons and zips and crafty bits, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, see, this is the top floor technically, so I feel like in a way it has to look a little different. I also do really want a... What is a good way of doing a railing? Just here for now, because the stair part makes it even more confusing. Because the problem with bars and panes and everything is that they're right in the center of the block. I can use trapdoors, but I use trapdoors for everything. Shelves, I think I tried them. They're bulkier trapdoors. So I think trapdoors may be still the best option. So you can put them on the side of the block and then just put them on top of each other, and it only takes up this section. I don't think there is another one, is there really? Shelves that leave the most rooms. I mean, trapdoors would leave more room, I think. Yeah, I mean, we could probably leave the door here, technically speaking. Maybe we should. Yeah, let's do that instead. You know what, let's just move the flipping whole door. Can you imagine if it's that easy in real life to move just the whole door? Be like, guys, I'm just going to move the whole door. Take 2 seconds to flip and do that. Crazy. Crazy. Who'd have thought? Maps. Wait, maps for what? Oh. I mean, anything flat within an item frame. Or a armor stand, but then it's an entity though. I don't really want entities to be doing what blocks should be doing, I guess. I try to minimize my usage to that to like what's necessary. Otherwise you kind of end up with like, we know what we can do on this wall because we've got a nice big wall here. We can do a couple of different, I don't know, shelving units. I don't know what these shelving units look like, but I think blocking them out is a good shout because then I can pick and choose what goes where. I mean, some of them could be bookcases if we're doing something book related. Where'd I put the till in this one? I feel like the till could be here. They've got a nice window view though behind them, which maybe is a bad idea. I actually would complete with Ren's shop. I mean, Ren technically only has wool in there right now, I think. So as long as I'm not selling wool, it technically wouldn't be competing, would I? Office space? Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sort of absolutely using all of this, but I also might end up using all of this. But also, if any shop that I put in here in any of these sections inside the shop, if it does well and or there's room for expansion, I can literally just take them out of here and build another shop for that specifically, and then open up the space for something else. So it's not, you know, like I'm very much treating this like a well, this is a nice little wall for like a little display area. I like the idea of a little display area. How did I do the shelves here? I feel like the shelves look different. Oh, there was just not a middle one. Okay. I wonder what I did differently. But yeah, the options are endless, guys. With this, you know, we've got endless options. But yeah, like I'm thinking, like we could chuck like a. I mean, how do we want to signpost this? Could do hanging signs. I try not to overdo the hanging signs. We could put chain. Can you imagine chain along here, then normal signs on it? I actually don't hate the jungle wood actually in this. Jungle wood actually might have been the shout, weirdly, even though I planned to literally just use it to name the. I literally just used it to name the floors temporarily. Actually, while we're here, let's also do the quickly fill in the floor for the downstairs too. Have I got any brick on me? I do. I'm running low on brick though. I don't know if I've got any warped yet. Let me just have a quick tidy up of the build. Oh, apparently I don't have any polish. Wait, I must have polish somewhere. There's no way I didn't have polish. Maybe I used it all. Oh. Do I answer? Yeah, I guess so. Jungle wood does work surprisingly well. It's weird. So I think we could make the stairs like normal-ish. I don't know what ones we want, but we'll go with those. I guess we kind of want more like the polished ones. I don't know how this is going to work with the floor in here, but you know. I must have do something like this where it's just like that. However, I don't know if there's going to be a way to merge those as such. So you get the concrete feeling. Like real life concrete feeling. Kinda vibe. What else do we need to do with it? Oh, I need to probably fill. Do I need to fill all this in with brick too? Probably. Would it be weird if it wasn't brick? I guess so. This is good, actually. Today's stream's actually been productive in the sense that I feel like I have gotten a whole new project idea, but also we're tidying up this to then actually just decide to actually use it sometime soon, hopefully. My plan was definitely not to build this and then completely forget about it, but well, I guess forget about it was I was away, but you know. That would need to be brick fully, but it's okay. We're working on. We're just tidying up and deciding the plan for this shop. This is the basement of the brownstone inspired shop. Just making a kind of messy kind of concrete floor to make it look a bit more like it's a work in progress rather than just an empty thing. It's a little basement vibes. I think actually we need a bit more andesite. Not putting enough in, maybe. If that can be brick or whatever, that's something else. And this is the other wall. Okay. Why is that wall andesite better than concrete blocks? Good point. I don't know. I mean, it depends what kind of concrete they're making. I feel like it kind of is more like a polished concrete. But also Minecraft hasn't always just been like, hey, this is what things look like IRL. Let's just add it the same version, you know, like in the game. I mean, they are with a lot of things, I guess, technically. Depends how you look at it. But concrete in the Minecraft world doesn't have to be the same as in the real world, you know? Texture, I mean, see what I mean? Like, those simple textures just like... It just now looks like literally what we were all imagining as a concrete floor in a basement. Without any effort, really. Like, you know what I mean? Because we're just kind of blocking it in. We could end up making this look completely different. We might want to... Maybe this is a trendy cafe, you know? Maybe, therefore, it will... You know, they'll want that vibe. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they'll keep the maybe they'll have polished this and this will still look the same, but like it'll be like, you know how they polish them nowadays? I don't know if I like the idea that this is the same as the seal. Let's try it. I'm gonna segment the staircase separately. But it might be better as bricks. Maybe. Now I've started sounding like a Brooklyn Underground cafe. I don't even know if it's even meant to be a cafe. Yeah, you know. Could I make that wall, like, an underground basement wall would not be ever the same wall as outside, would it? So I can't really add that as like a red wall. I guess you could say it's wallpaper instead, but like, it's probably gonna just look like the outside wall. I'm out of bricks right now, but we could just do bricks all the way around, but bricks... I feel like this wall and this one needs to be different than this wall and this wall. I feel like this is brick and this is brick because these are the ones that kind of still touch the outside. This one, and this one are like all covered on the outside. So they need to almost be like something different. We could just go grey with some stone or an off-white. Yeah, an off-white would kind of work. I don't really want it to be textured like the floor. I'm thinking kind of just leave it plain. Because we might add, depending on whatever we put down here eventually, like, it could end up having, like, paintings and stuff on it or something. Off-white could be good. Off-white would be kind of like bone blocks, but bone blocks have kind of got texture. That probably wouldn't work along there. Like, vertical texture. Would look like, probably like, that old kind of white textured wallpaper, which is not really the vibe we're going for here. And block beef was also talking about wanting an off-white colour. What else? White terracotta is a bit pink, but actually pink might work with this because we've got warm tones going on. So it's worth a shot. Definitely worth a shot. Where do we have room for this? Skelly, or am I crazy? It's just you. I've got to silence. Wait, I can't silence this guy. You've got a name, haven't you? Dang. Wait, does that... Wait, has he silenced these shock boxes? Or did I turn them down? I think I turned them down, didn't I? Okay, I need to stop tickling my neck. Bone wall for the catacombs. Hey, if you know, no one else uses the area over there, you know, we could make a little pathway and do a little tour. Little catacombs tour. make the big bucks. Yeah, have I just got any white terracotta? You know, I could do. I have diorite, but I don't have terracotta, no. Let's go fetch some. I think it's worth a shot of trying that. Then we go to the building. Well, we've got stone floor. I don't want to put stone walls as well. For now. Need a little bit of contrast so that when you look down there, it's not just like, oh, that's just nothing. Because if you saw that through the window, you would literally just go, oh, Forces done nothing with that. It's just a stone area. It's a very neat and tidy stone area, but it's just a stone area. Whereas if it's got something, a singular different block type, then you know. I don't think we'll add any texture. I'd love like ways to blend some more of these with other things. Like granite looks pretty good with the more terracotta and the red terracotta, that kind of thing. Maybe not red. Orange, I guess. Forget the basement, enter it, it's just Stonehenge. Oh my goodness, you come up with the best ideas. Flipping or of course it's Stonehenge, guys. What am I doing? We forgot to build Stonehenge in here. Goodness gracious me. Of course it's Stonehenge, guys. That's what it's meant to be. The well-known tourist attraction that we have. In Stonehenge. Been a Stonehenge down here. Look. Car, bring in all the tourists. Where are they? This is going to be the outside, isn't it? Yes. Okay. That means that might need to actually stay terracotta. That ruins my plans a little bit. Okay. That's all right, though. We've got Stonehenge. That has our back. Right. Where am I going to get some bricks from? Ooh. See, the pink vibes is actually maybe not a bad shout. Looks just like you painted a wall that's been plastered, you know? The only problem is that it looks like it doesn't have any sort of dents or scratches or anything in it. And goodness gracious, you would definitely have that in a building this old, for sure. If I do in my old house, and an old brownstone would do too, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. What do they have on? I mean, is it brick? I don't know. It's giving popcorn ceiling shade. You pink? A baby pink? I don't want to know what popcorn ceilings you had then. At least the popcorn ceilings we would have had would have been white. We would have painted them white, not popcorn. Not popcorn coloured. Not terracotta coloured. The popcorn ceilings. You know what would make a great popcorn ceiling if it wasn't the grey in it wasn't so contrasty? Diorite, wouldn't it? It would make a great popcorn ceiling. I have a feeling though brownstones probably. Oh, I'm not getting the vibe that brownstones have popcorn ceilings though. Is that not the wrong era? Oh, see, yeah, the wall needs to be actually here. Let's save some terracotta. What are you doing? Gosh, chill. I mean, popcorn ceiling wasn't popcorn coloured. I know. Maybe I should have got. I was gonna say. Guys, it was a thing in the 80s, okay? No one does popcorn ceilings anymore. Actually, no, they won't even... You know what? You're thinking of popcorn ceilings. You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of textured wallpaper ceilings. I don't think they were actually popcorn. Because the popcorn ones you can scrape off. And I'm pretty sure I don't remember having any... being in any house that had ones you could scrape off the ceiling. Because those are easier by the looks, although I never understood how they make them look so even when they scrape it off. I'm like, there's no way you've made that even and not made dents in the ceiling by accident. God, look, Stonehenge now like really contrasts in here. Okay, we've got to get rid of Stonehenge again. Sorry, you're not quite. We'll find a place for you one day. Not here though. What on the ceiling? Popcorn. Search popcorn ceiling. Actually, maybe you should be safe with that search. I don't like telling people to search things because, you know, if you're unsure about it, if you've never searched it yourself, there's no guarantee that something doesn't pop up. Someone's there, like, sticking popcorn to the ceiling with sellotape or something. Who knows? Probably. It's probably someone that's done that. Kind of thing the internet does. Okay, right. Oh, see, it looks very, it's kind of weird in here, out here, though. The brown glass is making it look kind of, like, darker. Like, in a bad way. I guess if we had, like, hanging lights or something in here, though, that would distract from it. Okay, that went far, didn't it? I might change up this. We'll see. I might change that to warped, that instead of the brick on that side. We haven't got any doors yet. Let's actually see if we have any spare dark oak doors. But I only have one. Although I guess we need one for this section, right? That's the wrong place to put a... You'd have it like that, I think. Do I have a trapdoor? Yeah, I do. It's a bit of a tight fit, that. I can't lie. Should I push it back a little? Maybe. Maybe that's a shout. Yeah, that's a shout. Except I've got that now. Flip. There's a flippin' stupid brick missing. I've only got 2 bricks in there. Oh no. Ruined. It's ruined, guys. We'll never be able to do anything anymore. God. Grab you. Oh wait, why are you in the flipping wall? Get out of there. There you go. Sorted. I found one. I found a brick. Right. Okay. Your high school, you went to have asbestos popcorn ceilings. Wow, fancy. And also extremely dangerous, guys. Don't touch a ceiling if you don't know if it's got asbestos in it. That's all I'll say. Well, basements you've seen in New York have weird kind of schoolroom cork ceiling. That's an American thing that I don't think I know. Is it like cork as in like if you get if you got a sheet of cork, I don't know. For like a cork board. You know, if you got a cork board, would it be that? To be honest, we didn't do shit. Ceiling could have slabs on it to change it up. I would think dark. I would go dark, but we didn't want it to be too contrasty. The dark oak is the closest we're getting. School had styrofoam ceilings. Oh, the styrofoam squares, yeah. My school probably had those too. You know, why do you guys know what your ceilings at your school look like? I don't think I could even tell you what the heck they were made of. Maybe we just build this in the dirt for now. A lot of time bored at school. In school, yeah. But why were you looking at the ceiling? Surely you're looking out the windows a bit more. Look at that corner. That corner's just for doing its thing. I mean, this is actually a really large area. Okay. So. You know what? We need to start figuring out what goes where. Let me go get In fact, you guys, come with me. Come with me, guys. You're here on this journey with me. You're coming with me, whether you like it or not. Back to my base. We are going to all decide on what I'm selling. Or some of the things I'm selling. I think I should write it down on a post-it note. I had to throw a couple of post-it notes away because I was using it today trying to sort out my flippin' stupid... That's my skin. That I still haven't got. That's my list for the videos. I can get rid of this one now. Yes. I'm also trying to fly at the same time. I'm doing multitasking. That's something else. It was this one over here. We love a post-it note over here, guys. Oh, literally, that one can go in the bin. What the heck? I threw all the ones I don't need in the bin. No wonder there's extra ones on my flipping desk. This one too. I swear I threw away my flipping travel ones. Stupid. That one I still need to do. No, apparently I can't find the flipping post note. Whatever, maybe I threw it away. Maybe it's under there. Found it. There you go. The 2 post-it notes that have like long-term stuff on them. I need. Right. Ready? Junk box. I can trade leather horse armor. I don't know if you can craft leather horse armor. Maybe you can. You can, okay. But it is cheaper. This is kind of like something I just found from my village at my traders. And I was like, pre-dyed leather horse armor. I mean, sure. Hey, John, thanks so much for the raid, my dude. We're working out what we're selling. Right. Number 1, glowing. Number 2, scaffolding and or their other parts, you know? This is one shop. We can add more related stuff. This is another shop. You know what I mean? And then this could be another shop. That's the idea. That's the idea, is it's a group things together and sell them. If you have, you know, if I already have the farms, or they're easy to get. But welcome in. What was John up to today? Were you making some songs? Were you making some music? Were you playing some Minecraft? I'm gonna guess it's not the last one. Could be though. Could be. You never know. But thank you for the sock raid. I'm trying to clean a junk. What do you mean? Leave my base alone. My base is nothing like a junk drawer. That we didn't put these away yet. Terracotta. Anyway. My tree farm. Do I have my tree farm going? I think mangrove is the only wood. Only wood for what? Mangrove's the only wood. Oh, being sold, you mean already? Yeah. So I thought you were telling me to sell mangrove. I was like, dang, that'd be a bold choice if that's the only one currently being sold by Skiers. Can't remember, it was too crazy. What do you mean? The stream was too crazy, you can't remember? That's crazy. Dang, it must have been crazy. My stream right now is so crazy, guys. Look how crazy I am. This is my first time back on Hermitcraft. We're like ticking off loads of things so that when I get back to video making, either tomorrow or the day after, we, you know, we'll be good. Oh, you know what I had written down? So we did have mob heads / banners written down as like a... They feel like they go together, like designed banners. And then, like for example, so I mentioned earlier, long story short, I'll show you guys in a second the raiders. I have a little brownstone-y kind of inspired shop in the Strum District we just came back from. We're basically just working out what we can maybe put in there right now to sell. We've separated it into like, each floor has like 2 shops in it, like, or 2 types of item that we can theme that section around. So we have plenty of space to play with. And then actually I quite like the idea that if one particular shop within that does well, we build a main shop for it that's completely on that. So for example, if I have a section that is mob heads, I mean the cave spider is the only one that I think I have that is farmable right now. We also put like designed banners in that. If the banners, for example, I make loads of nice banner designs, people buy them, I make a banner shop, you know? That. So crazy you built Stonehenge twice? I did. I have built Stonehenge twice. How did it take them so long to build it? Right? Did it take them a long time to build it? Actually, well, I guess so. Yeah, because the big heavy stones. It's a stupid thing to say. Sorry. I also have written something down on this list of potential shop items that doesn't make any sense to me. The words make sense, but like I don't know what it means. What does that mean? I don't want to say it out loud just in case it comes to me and I go, that's a really good idea. Okay, so I did have wheat and mud on here, but I have a feeling that that might not be so good anymore because my mud farm's not particularly efficient. I'm doing somehow some inefficient farms this season. What else could be good? What are things I have? I actually, you know what? If we did mud and wheat, we could also add wood to it because the farm actually technically farms oak wood as well. So there is something in that. Dyed leather armor. I mean, I wasn't gonna do dyed leather armor. People won't buy it. This is just like, it's just like, people just won't buy it. Farmers market, so what kind of... Did I say farmers market? I don't believe I said farmers market at any point. I'm not thinking food. You know what? You know what actually should be food is the what's the word? What's the word called? What's the corner shop called again? So on the tip of my tongue. The bodega? That's one. The bodega, guys. I'm bringing this word to the English language. Or like the British world, I guess. Anyway. Silverfish heads are the other heads we can sell. Because we also technically farm those too. Look, we've got a little group here. Cool. I don't know why we don't need two of those in there for right now. Oh, I got a new recipe book. What the heck? How and why? Is it because I can re-dye it now? Maybe. God, I've not had guys. How long have we been on this seed? How have I got a new recipe book thing? So, oh, they just re-dye it. Dang, bro. Dang. Okay. Okay. Reset with the update? No, it didn't. Well, it doesn't reset with the update. It adds. That was obviously added in the update, right? Or maybe I just didn't pick that one up. But yeah, I made name tags earlier. That's the only other thing. You can craft those. And the other plan is that these are all things that I don't need to make farms for right now, but I can obviously make farms in the future for them. Just trying to think, is there a... Oh, wool... What if I had a sneaky little... No, Ren might... Will Ren hate me, guys? If so, we do it. Right? That's not the most... No. Could... Tempting. It is tempting. Cheaper wool. Could be a thing. Could be. Maybe when he has his other part of his shop up and running, you know, you know. Then he'll be too busy with that part of the shop and we can worry about that part of the shop. Yeah, there we go. Ren and Joel will hate me. They're both trying to get into the colourful block shop market. Are they? Wait, Joel is? Joel's building out of it, but I wouldn't say he's... wait, unless there's a shop that's turned up that I've not seen. Huh. What else on the update? Is there something else I've missed that's on the update that we can do now? Probably. I mean, I think these are a solid, what? That's a solid 3 things. Like, this was the main aim with the shop, originally. Because it's literally something I can farm, but also it's literally a singular item. I did want to... That's actually what we should leave the downstairs area for. Is if I do somehow end up doing the tattoo vibe shop. The tattoo shop with it. What else would you put in a tattoo shop? that is like a Minecraft item. Like this would be the ink, right? The ink that you use to obviously make the tattoo, you know? Art, Stonehenge. I mean, technically we already built Stonehenge in there. I'll have to see if it fits afterwards. Dyes. I mean, dyes are a whole farm that I don't fancy making. Well, I do. You know what? I do kind of. Is there a design for like a dye farm that does them all in one farm? Because that's the kind of farm I'll make. If so. Banners is art. We could have specific tattoo designs or just a specific vibe of design of the banners. Maybe we should just start making banners, guys. By that, I mean look up banners and then copy people's banners. There is actually this plan I had with banners I really wanted to do. And what was the issue with it? There's some sort of issue with it. So maybe look into that, actually. There's a fun trick you can do, but it takes a lot of effort to do it. But I know if I don't get to it, someone else will, and then I'll be like, I wanted to do that. Custom map stuff. Oh wait, what kind of custom map stuff could you do that people might want? Wait, you know what I wanted to be able to do was actually legitimately make tattoos. Is there anyone that knows the custom like if we're gonna use me as the model, right? Even though technically can only get my legs and my elbows. My knees and my elbow. Guys, we're getting the worst parts. We're getting knees and elbows tattooed. What a terrible. I guess chest. Yeah, we could do that. We could do ears. We're not going face tattoos, so you know, no one will ever hire me. Also, why have I only got a plain electron? That's weird. Anyway, is there a way if I make a custom map with a tattoo on it, right? Guys, crazy idea. Custom map, tattoo design on it. How do I attach that to myself? Oh, it would be painful. What do you mean? I want the flipping spider webs. No, maybe not. No, if I was to ever get a tattoo, I probably would never touch the knees or the flipping elbows, bro. Why? I don't need to point out my pointy elbows to anyone. Can we do with layers? No. I'm not sending someone a flipping custom skin. I'm saying, hey, here's the thing. This is where you put it to put tattoo. It's technically like one of those fake tattoo sleeves. but also we're treating them like they were tattoos as well. Mm-hmm. I could just add cursive binding on them, guys. Oh wow, look, guys, we just that you know what? That's a great flipping idea. Dang, bro, seems like a lot of work. I mean, the map thing is already technically like ready to build something on. That's not an issue. It's just it's just asking the model maker folks if this can be done. It would be difficult purely because everyone has a different section of their like Minecraft skin showing. You know what I mean? Because like, what would be like a good default like thing would be like just something that fits on the arm, something that fits on, I don't know, the side of the leg, or like the tramp stamp vibe. I don't know, whatever, something. But then someone would have to have their skin be like. Everyone's got obviously different pixels used for the skin. Yeah, that's what makes it difficult. It's a great idea, but also flipping. So I'm writing this down because I might forget it. Problem is, I have ideas that just flip and go too far, and then I'm just like, that's too much effort, and all won't work. Only some tattoos that don't show. What does that mean? What does that mean? Just say they glow in the dark, and then when they ask how you make it glow in the dark, you just go, I don't know. Wait. Could do tattooed leather armor. Ooh. I mean, there's limited pixels on armor. I mean, there's limited pixels on. That's the thing. It would the custom item would be shrunk down, so you'd still have that many pixels. So, for example, like if let's say like this. Oh, I haven't got my electron. This like we've got maps up here, right? So these maps, right? Imagine they're like they've just got I don't know that on them, for example, and the rest of it's invisible. You would have that many pixels on your arm, so you'd have more detail than you would have on your skin usually. But I don't know if that's possible. It would also be really cool if you could do it. You could set the item like I don't know, say it there, and then you there's like arrow keys that can place it on like where your skin is on your skin, on your flesh, because the word skin is already being used. Well, no, well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying similar specifically to Cleo Sparkles, but what I'm saying is that well, the idea of invisible maps have been around for donkey's years at this point. They're just effort to make is the issue. But now that we've got Cleo's made the area for the invisible maps to be made, I can just like that. Making that is not the issue. It's purely the actual custom part of it. I would have to poke someone about it and see if it's possible, and if not, then we give up. Then we give up, and we. Is there another way we can do it? Maybe we should work out if there's another way. Probably not. So we have yeah. So for custom items, am I going to mess something up now if I play around with the custom item thing? Probably. What have I got that I can? Wait. You know what? I have a wait. We can find a map. Hold up. I had spare. Very treasure maps, right? Is this the one that I can get from the guy? We can actually test this out right now, technically. I don't think it'll work, but we can see what happens. I don't have any more emeralds to trade anymore, though. Did I make a box full of them? Yes. Okay, so we have a buried treasure map, right? How do I use the mod again? Question, how do I use the mod again? What's the mod called? What's the keybind? I don't know. Custom. It's custom options. Model applier. Model applier. If it doesn't work with this, we can technically. I mean, does Cleo's one shop differently than this? Probably, right? When they're in your hand. Apply item model. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But okay. Almost. Model applier. Equipment model. Chest slot. Let's do that. Problem is I'm wearing a map on my chest, but also you cannot see it. But it is now a chest plate. And I can prove I can't do that with any other items. So it's like a... That it technically would work. It just needs to be able to see it, I guess. Let's just reset it just to fix anything, right? Let's see. Add or remove. We can add a glint. I didn't know we could add a glint. Flipping crazy. Look at my map. It's glowing. Wait, is it glowing? Can I even see? Ooh, crazy. Okay, right. So I'm getting distracted. Good to know that I can do that though. Right, let's reset it. That wasn't holding anything. Remove enchantment glint. Okay, right. So I'm not the player. I don't think it's gonna literally just. It's not gonna like show up on any of it, is it? Really, that's the thing. But the head, it does work. See, this is the thing that you can wear on your head. You can wear just any item you want on your head. I can if I want, technically. Why have I not tried this? I feel like someone else must have done, right? I want you to be sat down, I think. Now I'm just getting into the crazy stuff. What am I doing? Right, anyway. This is how you get a little line gold to sit on your head. Okay, anyway. That does work, yeah. I mean, anything works. case in point. Anyway, we've now got an iron golem on our head. Right, okay. Iron golem, copper golem. Is map filled in? No. It hasn't been used. Because when they're used, they come up like... And that's it. Yeah, these are like new maps, basically. I'm going to forget that got this guy in my head. But yeah. One pixel consistent design so it can be small tattoos. That's what I'm... Wait. I think that's what I'm saying? Let's just reset this thing. Is there anything else I'm missing here? What's slot bar again? Oh, wait. It could be held in. Is that the same thing, or am I crazy? Yeah. I think we just need to make it... I think someone would actually have to custom make the tattoo thing. I don't think it will work purely with me making this in the game. I don't. I suppose it would work both ways. It's like painting. Wait, can I do that with this? Hold up. Well, that didn't work, did it? Because it's still got the head slot on here. Wait. I need to remove that part first. Hold up. Oh no, I need to reset it maybe. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Okay. Iron golem on my head. I don't wear maps on the head. I mean, it's not really a tattoo if it's on top of your head, is it really? I have pillagers wear banners. Yeah, I know, but that's like not the same thing, is it? It's not really a tattoo at that point. I don't have a I have a feeling that everyone's going to want to just wear a banner out on top of my head the whole time. Okay. Any other suggestions? Different body models. You know what? Does anyone know how many Hermits use the Steve model and how many use the Alex? I would assume most use the Alex, but I could be wrong. I started using the Alex as soon as it came out. I was like, sorry, Steve, but you gotta go. We can try the empty map thing. I'm sure we can go borrow one. In fact, we can probably just go copy one real quick for the experiment. The experiment we are currently failing at. Do I have a spare map to copy it to? Probably not. But it is worth a shot. I was going to do that, but then I was like, didn't feel like things were going to work my way. But we'll try it just to be sure. It's good to be sure. It's good to be sure that we're not missing something. Where is the custom maps though? There's... Well, you've also got the ones that I gave Cleo. I can't remember what I did with these ones. Were these ones... Oh. They're not in here anymore? They're just in the corners? Yeah, in the corners. Okay. Yeah, these. Those are... You have to use the trigger invisible for those, right? They're the same ones I was trying out, right? Where's Cleo's ones? I forget. Oh, no. Wait, actually, those are... Oh, no, they're not. Let's just use the sparkles, because we know that those are definitely what we think they are. Sparkles. Okay, let's try one that's got just one on it. Singular thing, because then we can see where it shows up to. But you see what I mean? Like, holding it as an item here, it's not... You know what I mean? It's, like, not invisible as an item. Or I throw it on the floor, it just looks like this, you know? As well, so I don't know. This is good experimenting. Let's do a nice little experiment now and again, because... You know, when you've played a game for 10 years, it's an odd thing to be doing. Right, custom options. I don't think this is going to work, though, either. But, you know... What if it did and we didn't try it? You never know. You want to see any sparkles? These sparkles, are they inside my body? Have I got a sparkly belly? I don't know how... I mean, to be honest, if I were to wear like a flipping pumpkin or something, I don't know, on my chest plate, that won't show up either, right? I'm basically querying how this flipping thing works. It's more of like a how does the model play work than anything. Just like... See, it's just invisible. I'm wearing a pumpkin, but you can't see it. No one will ever know I was wearing a pumpkin that day. They'll never know. I'm also going to just chuck that pumpkin in there, just like that, because I think it'd be funny if I just one day put it back on again. By accident, I go, what the heck? And yeah, we've got sparkles now. Any last little bits? I think that's probably... I think we've covered all our bases, and now it's a someone more technical can answer us now. Zombie horses, but yeah, we're done with the tattoo thing, I guess. Then. Yeah. Anyway. Cool. That's a false needs to look into that. Right. Any other ideas with... So the other idea with the ink was the bookstore kind of vibe, which is totally a very easy thing to do. But maybe that's why I'm more pulled in the other direction, because it's maybe too easy. Maybe too easy of an idea. I also think people would also really love it though. I think both would be cool. I think I just want to fully run out of the other idea, tattoo idea first. Is there any way of moving the models on your model? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you put it on a chest plate, could you move it to the middle of your chest or to the right or whatever part of your skin is showing? I don't think that part's possible. That's the part that I think is probably actually just not possible. Do we still have the painting thing on the server, by the way? The thing that you put down a painting and then you can... Got a painting. And then you can... Oh, no, wait. I think you name it in a... Ah, you choose it in here. The heck? I don't want to spoil anything. Are there any of these spoilers? They could be. We're just looking at them because... I don't think I've seen all of Krallis' ones. Have all of Krallis' ones been seen? I think so. Did painting map? Can I go back? So wait, that one must have been seen, right? What's this one? Maybe I've seen that somewhere and didn't register that it was a map. Has that one already been in there? That one's not always been in the game, for sure. Maybe a Zoom added those. Pre-added armor. I mean, that's a funny... To be honest, that's a fun... That's the alternative, like, funny option. I will make a note, because I think that could be. But that means I would have to commission someone to make multiple designs of it, and that, I think, would, one, be limited on pixels, because... And so you wouldn't get any actual design that looked like anything other than Black Bob. Yeah. And I'd have to commission someone to do multiple, which would just be... probably not financially worth it, honestly. So I'd have to think about that, but I do have to think about that. That's all. But yeah, I like that idea too. The charity one, Baby V-Dubs? No, the one that said Baby V-Dubs is Baby V-Dubs, obviously. That one's Baby V-Dubs. Charity one is, I'm going to assume, one we've seen before? Oh. So whatever that is. I don't remember that being made, but yeah. What do I want the painting for? Oh, I wanted it for like a graffiti type thing. What's like a long thin one that would be good for that? I guess maybe that. Maybe. I do like that mod. That's that. Honestly, that should be in the game. I feel like. Means floor plan hint. I don't know. Was it used for Hermit Master? Maybe that's why I saw it somewhere, but I didn't know what it was used for. I assumed we didn't use it. Ah, that makes sense. I mean, look, I've thought something was too difficult to do before, and then I post someone that knows more, and they were just like, "Yeah, that's pretty easy." And I'm like, "Dang, bro, should just ask. Should just ask. Because if I don't know, then you know, maybe I'm just like dismissing an idea, you know, that is possible. There are some magical folks out there that can do magical things." Yeah, get some more paintings too, right? Did I already have my... Do I have a... What do you call it? One of these over at the thing? I hope so. It was for the first game. I don't think I've seen Hermitcraft actually fully. I think that I was taking a break at that time. Got flipping Beacon Central over here at the moment. A lot of progress being made. Let me have one last little look at the site, the back of this building as well. You know what I did forget? I forgot my, I wanted to make those signs glow, but whatever. Right. The plan was to do something like multiple stuffs. Can I try something? This is going to be temporary. I think I actually got a better idea for this. Actually, Jungle's actually a good shout for that, though. It's meant to be a graffiti vibe. What else? What would you put, guys? Should I put 2026? Oh, we can't. No. Trying to put things that are not very long. Hermit Gang is not going to fit, is it? Come on now. I'm just doing a temporary thing. Small. How small is small? Oh, pretty small. Huh. Sorry, I'm just pressing letters on my keyboard. Since the name here was here. Well, I've just wrote false, as if it's like my tag. Shields. That would just be a banner on a shield, right, Mason? Then that can just be an upcharge to the banner part of the shop. I'm actually just gonna... Maybe I'll just leave some signs here. I'm gonna be changing this anyway, so... Anyway. Actually, I'm glad I put the jungle on that, though. It's actually kind of invisible a little bit. Oh, yeah, so I did mention earlier a little bit the food... Someone mentioned food, a farmer's market vibe. This is going to be the food bodega part. I forgot what else we're doing now. Doing that. I think we should honestly just make banners. So I don't know what to do about this. No, let's fix the staircase first. Guys, what do you put on the underside of a staircase? For like a building like this? Because sometimes I'll like just under block it with stairs. I'll just put more stairs underneath, right? That can be with the same block, or it can be with like, I don't know, a wood block. Maybe I should block it in. This is like a temporary thing. I don't know if I want this necessarily, but... Oh, oopsie. So staircases are a pain, because I feel like I'm always like, there must be something new to do with it. Broom cupboards usually. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it should be something like that, probably. I guess I'm not really losing that much space, actually. Maybe that is the shout. Let's remove my sign. Oh, and also maybe put some torches down because of that. Right. We lit up in here, we are. Saying that, I haven't put a sign on the shop yet, have I? Guys, if I had a three-letter name, that would be great. I haven't actually... You know what? I haven't got a name for the shop yet. I don't know. That's what you guys are good at. names for shops, although I don't even know what to start. Wait, no, it's not going to be a name for a shop as such. It's loads of little shops inside. What would you call a place that has that? Like a market? False market? No. Downstairs. The problem is, it's not really many things that go on both of these. Like, if you use trapdoors or something, it's only one. I don't know. 'Cause even if it's not that one, I want to put it on this, something on this one. I feel like they just look too thin. Unless I do... How do you make a staircase inside look like a staircase inside? Without adding a bulk to it? Because we're only too wide here. Hub. What does it... Wait, you know what? That kind of thing could work. Let me try something. I want to see, can I fit 2 different fonts on one side? If I wrote false at the top in like the normal vanilla, right? And then I went down one and then I did any big one. That's meant to be a H, that looks like an M for some reason. Let's go back to normal. False is like false is... It doesn't have doesn't have to be the name, but just like what's his hub? That sounds weird. That could be, that's the thing that can be done. That's good to know. So what would this be? It doesn't have to be falses, but it needs to be something, and then it doesn't have to be, it could be 4 letters. I like the idea of market. Curiosity. Is that a reference to God, what was the flipping name of the show? Don't know, there's a blue blob near me. By the way, the face bar didn't update for some reason. So I don't know who's who with the blob. The blue blob. I'm gonna assume Gem. Horses fan. Arcade? Oh, arcade. Are people gonna assume games though? Not by the look at the building though. I think it doesn't really give that though, does it? So if I combine my fancy text, do we want falses? I think falses may be the shout. Needs to be something clear. Probably that one. Oh, I've ruined the font. It's weird how it does this because it's on the Minecraft small one. If I do normal. Oh, you're the one this is the font I like. It always looks really neat. That's also apparently the same one. How do you look? Ooh, can you even... Oh, we're on the wrong side. That's fine. We can put it on both sides. No, not that viewable. Problem is, it's only... You know what I would love with this mod? Is if it told you how many lines it takes up. Like, are any of these just 2 lines? But then they're too wide. The tricksy mod to get used to. I think most of them are pretty big though. False is false. We've got false. Can't do false is false. But then the other letter would have to be the same. I like the word emporium or bazaar. Yeah, these are all good words, but how do I put them on this? Maybe this is not the sign for it. Is what I'm working out. False mart. Canada. Yeah, that is not the way to do that, though, is it? It would just say the word mart, wouldn't it? Let's just do false. Well, how does the circles look? Actually quite cool. And what one do we like for this? Actually, I don't hate that one. Oh god, where is that text? Why can't I delete it? There it is. We have to do this all on the other side as well. Need to go get another sign though. That was glowy. I kind of like how subtle it is, but maybe it's too subtle. Let's do a thicker font on the other side for the word mart. Once I find another sign. But this is good. See, we might struggle with one idea, but another idea works. Think. I gotta remember, I haven't played Minecraft like properly for like 2 weeks, so you know, give myself a break here. There you go, full smart. Right, let's do the other side. The same but also different. I quite like that false. Let's do maybe this one. That gets cut off. Okay, interesting. Okay, that one's definitely okay. I can see where it selected that top one as well. You see that cursor right there? Dude, that's not very thick, is it? Ooh. I false at the bottom, so it's easy to see. But then it will say marked false, which isn't really making any sense. Fall high too. Most of them are 4 high. What does this thing do? That's the config, okay. Endermite might be one of the only ones that actually works for this properly. Yeah. That's sad. Gas does too, but it's not big enough, I don't think. Even with the capital M. I mean, let's try it. Maybe we prefer it. Okay, I'm going to choose the camera from here. That says full smart. That also says full smart. What are we thinking? I really kind of like this one a bit more. That one doesn't really line up in the middle of the spaces. Why can't I not delete the end bit? Please, let me please delete it. Happy Gas. Happy Gas is a really nice one, but I think we need the other one. Sorry, I'm flapping about in signs today. What was this one again? That was Endermite, right? I think. Which I don't think I've ever used this one before. I think they were at the top of the... Yeah, that one just centers them pretty nicely. God, I do wish... I really hope this person makes more flipping fonts. It's actually so flipping good. Sure, it's a challenge to make though. Right, I need to seal them and or make them glow potentially. Death glowing might be too much for that particular sign. I know the ones I want that say sale on the other side. What other keywords do you see outside shops, like sale or like closing down soon or like 50% off or whatever? Like what other things like that do you see? Because I think they're quite fun things to put on a shop that we're kind of trying to make feel like realistic in a way. I don't think I brought any dyes with me last time, did I? And or wax. I'm glad we tried that out though. I think we've got a pretty good idea there. I've not built a flipping Audi, okay? But the words price match, sure. I like the specific. Everything must go. Okay, no. Well, that makes it those ones do make it sound like I am legitimately getting rid of things. That might be dangerous with the hermits. Big deals. Oh wait, I like that. Well, it's like the idea of putting out an asterisk and then there being some fine print somewhere else. It says actually the deals are pretty average. So I like to take a white, a grey, the greys and the black. Usually, I don't think I want brown. Do I want red? Ooh, hello. There's a raid coming in. I was about to take a little quick break, but I can hang out with you guys and explain what we're up to a little bit longer. We are in a bit of an idea like spree. I wasn't feeling before today. Today's basically, for context, my first day properly back on Hermitcraft, playing and doing bits and pieces on stream. After the charity event. So basically it's been like 2 weeks since I've properly played Hermitcraft. What am I looking for? The flipping glow ink. Where did I put that? I mean, we can take some of that. And then I need wax. So yeah, so it's good that I kind of needed like a bit of a refresh. So actually, my chat, and I'm sure you guys too, have been super flippin' helpful. So I appreciate it. Getting the ideas flowing and back to the game, back to Minecraft. So I'm pretty excited by it. Right. We've been blocking in the shop. We did a bit of survey of the base, which has given me a whole fresh new idea. Out of the 2 I already had, we added a 3rd, so that's fun. So I've got more ideas or ideas for what I've already planned, but I need to make at least, not plan to make. That'll do for the dyes, I think. I need a little bit more white. But anyway, what was Zoomer up to today? I haven't caught his stream today. What was he up to on the server? Some fun things, I'm sure. Okay, we've got some more of that dye in case we need that. Right. Was it there? I hope so. Whee! For those that haven't seen my base recently, I will give you a quick little spin around. Here's my base. Here it is. It's doing base things. We did a little bit of a poll earlier. My chat decided that between a big building going here and loads of little builds going on here to create a bit of a town, they're more excited for the little builds. So that was a fun little experiment. I actually wasn't quite... I really actually would have been 50-50. I wouldn't have known what you guys would have picked, actually. So I'm glad we got a bit of an answer. I mean, it was only like 60-something%. But you know... We're coming in hot. Wait. Oh, careful. Anyway, yeah, we're working on the building. This, if you haven't watched my latest video... Oh, I wish I could stand back further. There's like snow and stuff. This is my shop. If you didn't watch my last video, !video, that might bring up a short instead. But either way, I'll take you to my channel. This is what we built literally right up until like a couple days before going away, I think. If not the day I went away. Oh, that is the right video. Go watch the video if you want to see more about it. And we're just kind of finishing up some little bits. I mean, it won't be finished for a while. It's going to be a little project of adding bits and pieces inside it now and again. We've got a little bodega on this side, of which I want to glow these signs. I want to give these signs a bit of a glow up. You're brighter than I thought you were. But that'll work. That brings in some already warped, which we don't have this side. These are eye-catching, you know? Got to bring the people in. For the sale that doesn't exist. And the shop that is empty. But eventually, it'll have something. Yeah, that looks nice. I actually like the idea of bringing a little bit of that warped around the building, slightly. To kind of... the little other bits of it. Nice. Waxing a sign. If I right-click on this sign, for example, I can edit it. I can say hello. Or I can spell hello like that, sure. If I wax it, and then I right-click it again, I can no longer edit it. Whereas if I write this one, hey, I can still get into it without waxing it. So yeah. You have to break it to be able to get rid of it. It apparently helps a little bit with lag too. Like if you have an awful lot of signs, you might want to wax them. It just stops people from editing them, which, you know, is probably a good shout. And it stops you from accidentally right-clicking them. If you, for example, have signs in front of... If you're a person that has a storage room and you have chests that are labelled with signs, You want to, instead of right-clicking them to edit them every time, just right-click them with wax, and then you will no longer accidentally click on that. You know, something new every day. It's good. Right, I don't know what we're doing with this exactly, and I'm a little bit worried that I don't... Let's actually edit this one. That's easier to change if we don't like it. I don't know what colour we want it, is the issue. White's going to be... Wish there was something that you could remove the glow of. We're going to have to step back. Ooh, white actually stands out quite a bit. What are we thinking? Is it a vanilla thing? It is a vanilla thing, yeah. And the dyeing of it is too, with glow ink and the dyes, of course, too. But you want to do you want to do everything you need to do to the sign before waxing it. I think can you right click it with an axe to unwax it? I don't know. I felt like that didn't work. Did it? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's a good way to, you know, treat things. Like, if you don't want the sign to be changed, wax it. You might as well. I think white might actually be the answer. Yellow would contrast more. It's not a contrast competition, because red actually would work pretty. Red's hard to read. I also don't have yellow on me. We're doing any of these ones. We're not doing... Ooh, let's try white and then... Ooh. Ooh. The light grey's a little bit more subtle. Tiny bit more subtle. A little less like a rave, a little bit more like a... This is a classy establishment, which I'm sure it is. I think light grey might win, actually. It's a subtle difference, but... Let's see how it works with the whole thing, then. We definitely lose it with the false bit at the top. I do wonder if maybe the false needs to be a different font with this one, maybe. Hold up. Oh, that's not... Did I even copy that? Hold up. Oh wait, I can't seem to paste it. That's weird. You have to get rid of the word, the letter M, maybe? No, apparently not. Sure, that's... Why can I not paste you? Oh, that's odd. I was able to paste these before. I don't know why I can't now. Oh, I can post that one. Apparently it's the one I selected that doesn't like it. Okay. How do you look with that? It's nice. If you look closer, you notice that it's... I mean, I don't love it with the clouds in the background. Kind of makes the top of the sign vanish a bit. Makes it look like a bar along there instead, though, which isn't a bad thing. Until they zoom in and they go, oh, it actually says something. I don't know why that particular font just didn't want to be pasted. That's weird. It might be too small. Yeah, you're a bit small. Don't think there's any that are like kind of bold, but like... That one, the same one? That's the same one. New sign. We're just making a sign for our little shop here. I say just, as if it's not like we're not making big decisions anymore. You know, small again. Some of these look bigger and then they're smaller. Some of them don't even show up, so. The other one I use quite often is this one, but that's going to be too thin. I think honestly, maybe we just go with the classic. Maybe we go with the classic. Which why can't I paste the classic? I can't seem to paste the classic one. Oh, that one. You know what I might do? Wait, hold. Yeah, sold. 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 Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It is. It is indeed. When in doubt, for the legibility of something, you just straight up just do that. You add a space in between. It's Falsemart, guys. Welcome to Falsemart. Do I have to wax both sides? No, that is cool. Sweet. Done. That did take far too long, but also I'm very happy with this. So. I don't think that would have worked with the circle one. Adding the... I mean, it might have a little bit, but I think the letters were too squished inside the circles. Nice. Nice. Okay. Other signs we do need to work out. I mean, this, I was trying to keep this small, but I feel like let's live with it a bit more open. That'd be better. So yeah, let me show you inside. This is basically some different shop items being sold. So because we've got this very open in the middle, we might want to pair them up in a way that kind of works nicely. Now, my plan in here, by the way, is to definitely use some armor stand magic to hopefully make things kind of feel a little bit more interactive with the limited space, because we are quite limited in space, honestly, inside there for all the different items we're selling. I didn't bring the items we're selling, did I? No. So, let's check if there are any other signs. Okay, we've got those ones right. Well, let me decide. So this one's bodega. So that's potentially food. That's like a bit of a question mark right now. Then we need something in here. Maybe we just put a sign out here for now. Would we make this one glowing? I think the bamboo kind of needs to go in its own area. Bamboo scaffolding, etc. Maybe not. It's quite like a large area for that. So yeah, maybe put it in this one. Bamboo. Oh, bamboo scaffold. And string, of course. Maybe in that one. This can be banners. Because there's a lot of walls. This one's got wall space, guys. This one's got wall space. We can make use of that. Banners. / scrolls, yes. Decorative items. And then this one is other things that I haven't decided yet. What were the other things other than maybe leather horse armor, which isn't that exciting? And then that would... Wait. The only problem with the glowing being there... Oh, we can always move that down and then use that space for something else. If we do the tattoo thing. We need one more thing. I don't think there's anything else I currently actually have. Maybe we just leave that on blank for now. Right, those are temporary signs, but, you know. Don't know how I want to actually signpost these. You know what? No, I do. Wait, I do. I do know how I want to signpost them. Which actually I think is going to give the market vibe again. Do you guys have like wherever you guys are from, other than the UK, have like buildings where you go in and like people kind of like, it's like usually like maybe a vintage market kind of vibe, where people will like rent like a little space, like not like a full room, but like they'll have like a little table, and like they don't have to like stay there. I know there's one in Brighton that's like I think it's only is it 2 floors? I'm not sure. It's kind of like a little market, but like you kind of rent the space and you don't have to man it yourself. A flea market, I guess. Is that what you guys call a flea market? Flea markets, I always imagine, are the outdoor ones that you guys have, though. We don't really use the word flea market in the UK. I don't think. I don't actually have any birch. Do I have chains? Otherwise, I might as well go back to the base to find chains. I have got chains. That was not the way I was going to do that, but okay. Sells cookies. Well, they sell whatever they sell. I think it probably depends on the area and/or the theme of a place, I would assume. Oh, good. I'll mention it's nice. But I was thinking, can we do this? Is this a vanilla thing? I think it might be armor stand thing. If I have a sign there and I want to put an item on it, Yeah, it's an arm stand thing only, isn't it? Why is that also not a vanilla thing? Why can I not put a singular item in the middle of that? Well, birch might not stand out as much as I like, although I don't want it to stand out maybe that much. But where do I put that one? Like I said, I mean, I did it last season, putting an item in the middle. It's not a vanilla thing. I'm just confused as why it's not. He did a bee egg. Bee egg? What? He did a what now? That kind of works. It feels more like that. I don't know. Those are giving me that vibe. Farmers markets are outdoors. I'm just saying someone mentioned to me a farmer's market. I mean, I guess it could be just a normal, like, grocery store. No, it's a bodega, so I don't know what the bodega technically sells, but it could be whatever. We'll get to that later. That could be another project. So anyway, glow ink will have to go there. So we will need... Basically we need... I don't think we do item frames because they would... Like, an item frame would not sit flush on it, I don't think. I've not tried putting an item frame on a slime, but I'm pretty sure it won't sit flush because it's like a full block. Like, it's in the center of a block. Like, if I put a sign on this, there's still a gap behind it, you know what I mean? I'm assuming. I don't think I need to try it out. I'm pretty certain that's how that works. Unless I'm wrong, in which case... It won't change anything. Right. Let me get some of these other things out here. Just random assortment of blocks. God, no, I can't find anything. Okay, will I have the smooth stone for this? I don't know. Can you... Ooh. Isn't that something they've added? Can you not do things with this now? Can't make smooth stone. What is it I can do with that now? There is something, isn't there? I think I've forgotten what it is. Okay, we'll pop back to the base. Doing a lot of flying today. Hey Faye, welcome in. I'm very disappointed to hear that flea markets weren't manned by fleas. I mean, you wouldn't be able to see them, so I think that might be challenging. And or you would end up stepping on them probably, which doesn't seem very productive for them. Nick. Yeah, I like the idea of making it more of an art gallery up there. That's pretty cool. Maybe we put in some placeholders. Maybe I take some other banners. Oh. Speaking of banners, actually, while I'm here. Guys, shall we? I actually didn't know I had any made. Guys, I've gone full circle in the stream. If I'm going to mess around with banners, I might as well finish these banners and then... Where's the center of this? Is it there? So then I've got... What is it? Oh, wait. Oh, I took a screenshot. Wait, hold up. Where's my screenshot gone? There. I don't need that anymore. Right, okay. I think it goes... This is why I should have done it at the time. You know what? I'm not actually sure how it goes. Maybe need to cheaty look at the things. Oh, they're that way around as well. Okay, wait, hold. That's the banners. Okay, that's a better view. Because they're all gradiented and it's difficult to see. So if that's there, so we'll go back to the shop in a second. There's one either side, and then there's banner, and then the middle banner, which is this one. That should be in the right spot, I think. Yeah. All good, Vane. All good. And then we've got light at the top. Light at the top. Dark at the top. There we go. Let me do the same over this side. It's 1, 2, 3. And the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one. Light at the top. That's not light at the top. That is just fully light. Okay, light, light, dark, dark. Cool. Okay. Now I will need 2 more of these, I think. And maybe 2 more of these. So I did have enough banners for this, but I just didn't get it done. That's weird. It's very unlike me, guys. Very unlike me. No. Where's the center here? That one? Let me just double check. I don't want to place it in the wrong spot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dark. Dark. Right. 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 Beautiful. Oh, do I just put direct slabs on top? Yeah, I think so. Okay. I'm glad I remembered to do that though. Because I was looking for banners. Now I won't accidentally use those banners for what we were going to use it for. We want to... let me take some of those. Let's take some of these. We're going to use them as placeholders for the banner thing. Bad for business if I stepped on the fleas. Yeah, well, bad for their business, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be bad for my business. I would end up getting stuff for free. I assume. Would that technically still be stealing, I guess? I don't know. I can get rid of those screenshots now. That's nice. And that one. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, did someone tell me what Zoom was up to today? I missed it, if so. Boutique shop. That'd be good. To eat the pancakes. Oh my goodness, you're eating pancakes? That's crazy. You go take an exam that you've been avoiding? How do you avoid an exam unless you get to choose when it is? That's crazy. Well, good luck with your exam. Concentrate on the pancakes for a bit, and then, you know. Just throughout the exam, you know, when you're worried or you're panicking, just think of the yummy pancakes you had, you know? It'll calm you down. Maybe it will. I don't know. Chat, what was I looking for? My brain has done a derp. Cats or dogs are asking every hermits, trying to test the theory. You've not asked me cats or dogs what? As a pet? As a favorite animal? As what? So I want to know what your theory is. What is your theory? And then wool. No, I don't. I mean, you know, I probably should take that. That wasn't what I was planning to take. But I can take that now. Though, do I have a loom already made? Is loom wool? I mean, not wool, string even. Oh, I think we were going to take the other items we were selling. Maybe I didn't say out loud what I was doing. That happens sometimes. Okay. Not particularly helpful when I do that. Goodness gracious, I don't have enough planks. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, we'll make it loom anyway. We might as well. You'll do the challenge with me. Challenge? Wait, I didn't know there was a flipping challenge. What do you mean a challenge? Give me 500 bucks first, and then I will subscribe to your channel. Also, your message got blocked. No one else can see it, so. And you got banned, because, I guess. What do you mean, JT? I could have had 500 bucks. I mean, I still could. They can still donate for a ban. And then I'm ban them as well. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Guys, on this channel, you can pay to get unbanned, but it has to be 500 bucks only. Or more. What else do I need? Guys, I can't. I'm being distracted. God, focus. Armor stance. That's what I came here for, guys. I see. You guys didn't remind me. I reminded myself. Look at me go. Heck yeah. There you go. God, guys. How did you not know it was the armor stance? I did actually mention the armor stance. Apparently I legitimately don't have any stone. Okay, sure. Don't have a coal either. Nice. Well, if they pay 1,000, then I'll subscribe twice. I technically got two Minecraft, two YouTube accounts, 2 YouTube channels. They could get 2 subscriptions out of me. That's crazy. Also, Do they realize that no one's going to no one will subscribe to them because no one's going to believe they would give them $500? I don't. It's a weird one, isn't it? I guess they either believe it or they're trying to be funny and they think everyone else has missed the joke. Like everybody. No one understands the joke because it's not really a joke. Do you get a cut? Yes. JT, I'll give you a cut. You can get $5 of the 100, the 500. You can get 1%. Oh, look at that. There's no $500. Oh, surprise. Hold on. Hey, I was being generous. There's 5. I said 5. Okay. Anything else we need? No. I don't think so. We'll probably find out in a minute we do need something else. This is actually legitimately working out pretty well. Did the person answer me about the cat dog thing? I missed it if so. This is the fluffy cloud thing. What is it called? I always forget the name of it. Eyeballs, can we see it, please? I thought it wasn't a texture. Oh, better clouds. There you go. Oh, I've gone so low down. Better clouds mod. Right, loom. Let's chuck the loom in the banner room. We still haven't even messed around with the stuff yet. Okay, this is that one's gonna be a pain in the butt. Let's do this one. What block are you on? That one? So I should be able to literally just do this, where I show arms. This is the arm stand mod, by the way, before someone asks. In case we're going through mods. It's the arm stand mod. Let's do. I guess maybe on the head would be easiest, probably. No gravity. Move you up. Oh, and then apparently rotate you. Negative 90 degrees? There you go. There we go. Let's guesstimate it, shall we? Not bad. That works. Okay. Now, do I have the stuff with do I have a bamboo? I do have bamboo. I don't think scaffold's going to show up well enough, so I think we're going to actually just have to use bamboo anyway. Oh, it's a bit big. Maybe we make the bamboo a little bit smaller. Just by 2. See how that looks. I might line up a bit better with the what we have for the glowing. I like to have them a tiny bit 3D because otherwise they sometimes sink into the sign. I mean, I don't need these temporary signs anymore, do I? What I can do as well, what's quite nice, we can do a little, to show this is like that, also scaffold, we can have like a little table there kind of thing. So when you look towards it, you're like, oh, that's bamboo, oh, there's probably scaffold in there as well, that's nice. Glowing is glowing, cool. Until we decide what goes on down below in the bottom of the area, right, cool, that's done. Let's see where these ones go, if we want to put these ones. Oh, does this one go here, do you reckon? Are they on the one block under? They are. You're facing that, so I feel like... Or do we want it on the same spot? Maybe in the same spot. It'd have to be a different spot, actually. Maybe like that. Yeah, maybe like that. That's better. Double-sided signs. Free, see from both sides. I mean, you're not going to need to look at this side of it, because you're not going to be this side of it. I don't like the idea of them being double. I think it's unnecessary, unless you guys disagree. Because when you come back down, you're looking at that sign again. This one, sure, maybe. But, like... I like to think people will remember what they've walked by, but maybe that's overestimated. Right, where the items? What we put in this one? This was banner. Banner and or mob head. Maybe this one's mob head. Maybe we make this one mob head for now. We separate them. When I say mob heads, it can be like mini blocks, whatever. So this would be a banner. Well, let's just use this one for now, because it's kind of a design. Try use small. Oh, dude, you're gonna have to be tiny. You're gonna be tiny to fit on there. Maybe we make you diagonal. How do you fit? Oh, it's gonna be a problem. Oh, it doesn't go down in scale anymore? What the heck? Am I crazy? What do you mean you don't go down in scale? Oh, you are. Okay. I was gonna say we can definitely go down in scale. That was very odd. It needs to go up on scale, I think. Can anyone not on here Nox Crew? That's all I can hear. Every time. Let's do... Oh, no, let's not do that one. We might do 2 on here. That could be cute. An angle, okay. Maybe need you one smaller. Oh. Might also want to wax these signs. Oopsie. I've got the wax on me now. I was going to angle them into one another, yeah, a little bit. What did I just see there? Was there a block in the block? Or is there a jumping block in a block? Maybe. Or I'm seeing things, who knows. I was supposed to take a little break. We need to take a quick little stretch break. But here I am, still going. Casts are so whiny they are. Yeah. We can replace them if we need to change them or whatever. That would make it easier, right? Okay. I mean, I don't have another design. I don't have another banner design right now. I guess but that one's a designed one, and technically we could literally put a plain coloured one on there to show, you know, maybe plain banners. Maybe that's what we do with the wall. We make banners instead, guys. I'm actually so smart. Guys, did you know I'm actually so smart? Like, so smart. Like, what the heck? Like, what even? God, goodness gracious me. Ooh, what do we do with lighting in here, guys? That's what I need to know. Oh, there's a dot. There's a dot coming over. Or going past. I'm not sure. One or the other. They're very glitchy, though, whoever they are. Making the dot the same... this banner's the same colour as the dot. So what was this? This was a... like a... Oh, that's going to be crazy. It was a 41? A 31. I'm not sure. Nope. We'll see when we go up here. Okay. You don't even know who's on the server, actually. If Keralis is, then he'll be playing that game for sure. And they've gone. I think. Hey. Maybe that works? Does that look weird? Does that look like it's trying to spell something or whatever? Or does it look alright? Oh, it's a smallish beans. I see. I've lost those armor stands. Let's find them. Is it this thing in the corner? It's been a while since I've used it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on. That one. Modify. That's what you got to do when you can no longer right-click on one. Oh, that's one downstairs. That's like a card shop. I mean, I like it a little better. It's fine. It's fine for now. It does its job, kind of. Maybe they look less like banners because they're not. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Don't need arms for this one because I think this one's just going to wear. Oh, we could do another pair thing in this one. I don't know. It feels weird if they're both. Whereas both of these mob heads are not particularly. I mean, I guess this one's got quite a lot of detail, maybe. There you go. We'll go with spider head. Okay. This one can be double-sided. Because it can go through the sign. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe that's the. Make it a little bit smaller. Where have you gone? Still a little bit too high up. Okay. See, it makes that's so much better that I don't have to edit the sign every time. Sweet, what are we thinking? It's pretty self-explanatory, right? I mean, technically we could do this. If there's ever a sale or something on, we could go like write something underneath. I don't hate it for the end one. Maybe that end one, because you feel like you'd hit your head on it, but what could that one say on it? Yeah, I do need lighting in here. That's my next thing I'm not sure about. Do we want to go with like I feel like this place would not have like electric lighting, like kind of going slightly old-fashioned with it. I am gonna have to take a quick break, chat. You chat amongst yourselves. Give me some suggestions and I'll read them all when I get back. I'm gonna only be gone for a minute, so I'll run you a quick minute ad and I'll be back. I'm back. Have we decided, guys? Have we decided? Yeah, Gas lamps. Well, I was thinking lanterns, but I don't know. I prefer lanterns not hanging from the ceiling in a space like this. I guess. I don't know. No decisions were made. You mean you guys didn't decide for me, so that I didn't. When I came back, I didn't have to do it. Guys, what the heck? That's what you're here for, right? Meant to be cut. Meant to be. I don't know. Masks. Masks. What? We're talking about lighting. That's the thing, JT. I don't think I want the modern look. Otherwise, I'd do the horizontal. The thing is, the more like I can't like be like out here making a whole flipping new lighting system because we don't have the space for that. We can't build a multiple block lighting really. Maybe an extra trapdoor or something, or like a chain might work. But I think if we go full on, like, you know, you're gonna go ace your exam now. Do it. Do it. I dare you. I dare you to go ace that exam. I double dare you. Anyway, we don't really need this one. Okay, cool. This can be banner wall. These are placeholders, guys. We're using placeholders, you know. To work out if everything fits and everything. I haven't got a craft bench up here. I feel like I need a craft bench on every level. So I keep forgetting I'm wearing this silly flipping thing on my head. So we could do like a chuck signs up here for now. How could we? Ooh. What would signs look like? Not signs, banners look like. Hanging from chains? We've already got those chains. I don't think we've got lighting ones anymore. We ran out of the iron ones. We did. Very sad. Stop coming over to me! You're not my ally, unless you are. And he stole it from me, in which case, maybe you are. Tomodachi, I don't think I've seen enough of it to know if it would be my kind of game, honestly. So I'm just trying to work out if there is a layout that makes sense for a banner shop. I'm thinking, you know, when you go to like a I don't know what shop. I mean, I know these look like floating. That's the only problem with this kind of thing. You know, when you get like you're looking at like rugs, like carpet rugs, like they're in that like thing where they're like in a big folder. I'm kind of thinking like there's not actually anything like that, but you know what? But maybe you know what I'm doing. I don't know. It's not really working. That's not gonna work. But like, I'm thinking all of the same kind of level, maybe. But like, I feel like that'd be too far apart. I want them to be at like. Would it make sense you walk in and you look at them that high up though? Two blocks away, is that 2 blocks? Let's just try this, just to see how it looks. Because it's one of those things where unless you've done it before, you can't really visualize the specific. The chains go up and down? Possibly. That is another option, but I think that would work for corners more than anything. Because it's the whole like 3D-ness of banners that's the problem. See, I don't think I think then that these have to go this way. Don't know if you can back them up too. Could get quite a lot of designs on the ceiling. Then what happens with this back wall? That's the thing. I guess this could be like... I want to make a little bit more room for... Cashier. It's cool, to be honest. Actually, I think it looks a bit cooler than I thought. Because actually, with the cramped space, you're not really, you know, there's only so many places you can. I don't know. If this was a larger area, it wouldn't really work. How do I feel about making it one wider? Obviously, these will be different designs and stuff too, by the way. We're just using placeholder banners because proof of concept, you know? Proof of concept. Yeah, they're on display. And then where would we... I feel like in barrels would be... Shush. And barrels would be where the banners are kept. Where and how... They could be in like a unit on the wall. To the side. Maybe. Because it's one, how you display it. And then two, how you then have it available for the customer to grab. I need more barrels. Maybe I have to make some. Shells, maybe? You know what? Let me grab some shells. I think I bought some, right? I say right, I don't know. There's oak shells. I mean, shelves are good for displaying extra ones. But I feel like I've actually got a lot of hanging space on the ceiling for quite a lot of designs before I get to that. In fact, back here should be where the other designs go. If anything. I mean, we add more designs up there or something like that. That's the kind of thing I feel like they can be added. That's a expand on the... I mean, how many is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16? That's 16 banner designs already. We already had it like that, didn't we? There's something missing about this layout. This layout's not really like a menu or possible layouts. I mean, that's what that is though up here, really. This is the menu. I don't know how I feel about more here. Let's just try it. That would be what, 20 designs? As long as the banners look okay on the back, it doesn't matter about them hanging up there. What's nice about them hanging is they only show the wood bit at the top. They don't show all the way down the middle at the back. So I quite like this. I think this is good. Yeah, the other option was like putting in like, I don't know, the corner of a room. I haven't got nothing. And doing, oh, there's a gem raid. Hey! Wait, is Gem still streaming? I didn't realise. Welcome in, everybody. Hi. This was the other way to do it. Which also is quite nice. That could be cool. Here? There's like a little extra display. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi. We are deciding on layouts for said shop that I made last episode. If you saw my episode, I made a little shoppy shop in the shopping district. And now we are just trying to finalize kind of the rough layouts and what items go in it. That way I can get on with the video. Maybe. Promise that you only really see that straight on. Anyway, let me actually update you all fully from the front of the shop. If you missed the episode, you can exclamation mark video in the chat. That will bring up the link. My shop is this one. It's inspired by like brownstones, like in kind of like New York and stuff. Oh, we just got done with the adding a sign to it. Which actually, I can see from here without zooming, that's smart. So that's good. I was worried about the readability of it. And yeah, the idea is that every little section in it is a different item. Oh, that's kind of a bodega vibe. But every single kind of room is going to sell something a bit different. So we're just kind of chilling and chatting and working stuff out. It's my first stream back after the event and stuff. So, you know, getting back into it. I might need a little nap somewhere. Is there still a bed over here? There is. Whoop. Hopefully Gem had a fun stream. What was Gem up to today? I don't think I saw. Did I even see Gem log in? I don't even know. I'm actually late to streaming today. I'm like 2 hours late to streaming today. It's crazy. My brain was like, it's definitely earlier in the day, and then I was like, oh no, it's definitely not earlier in the day. Oh, trial run exploring. Oh, very nice. Oh, for shards. Oh, cool, cool. Is that a shop plan or is that a build plan? I think I just heard a polar bear. Don't be angry at me, polar bear. Anyway, yeah. If you want to see more about the build, the video probably explain it better. But yeah, we're just doing some planning. I need to work out what this is. This could be showing off the other items, the items that are in here, and or like this is on floor something. Like we need like a little floor. Floor 1 has these items. Floor 2 has these items. I'm still working out what I'm selling, but definitely glowing sacks. We've got some scaffold with bamboo and string in that one. This one's probably going to be banner designs. This is what I'm currently working out how we're laying this out. And then mob heads potentially, or like micro blocks. I don't know. This is kind of like this is open to changing, but the banners I'm definitely doing. I think I like making banners occasionally. She's got rainbow armor. Rainbow armor? What the heck? I haven't heard of these rainbow armor. Oh, I've also made armor upgrades. What do you think about my new helmet? It's good, isn't it? It's good. Okay, cool. We're trying to work out. I don't like these shelves, but I reckon if they were red, I wouldn't mind them. In fact, there might be a nice trim around the top. They're less practical because they wouldn't really be used at that height, but I don't know. I don't even have any red shelves. No, I have red trapdoor. Oh, that's not what I want. Anyway, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Very cute. Thank you. Thank you. Can you write on both sides of signs? You can. I've done it here. You can see on both sides of the sign. Yeah, so this is kind of like I'm dipping my toe into the shopping district this season, because I think the shopping district, other than I think I saw Kraus has made one recently. I think I might be the only other completely brand new shop. I mean, that's expanded. I don't know if that's technically a new shop. I guess technically it is, maybe. I think it's still Jevons though. And there's of course that one, which I don't know if is that complete yet. It wasn't complete last time I saw it, I don't think. So yeah, this is my like dip my toe in, and then we'll see if we want to expand. You know, clouds is not a texture pack. It is the Better Clouds mod, which I have used a couple different times this season. It keeps not always being updated completely, so there's been times I've not used it too. Anyway, do I have any mangrove shelves? That is the question. I don't think I do. How do I make said mangrove shelves? I think it's the same as you make signs, where you need stripped wood, right? I think actually, maybe it is just stripped wood, in fact. Gaming shop is a cool side quest shop. Ooh, is it a good idea for a video, perhaps? Because maybe someone's behind on videos and may need something like that. Anyway, definitely. Sweet, good to know. Thank you guys. Maybe it's because I'm like making it attach the wall both sides. It's been throwing me off. I don't know. Does that look weirder? Maybe not, actually. In fact, maybe if that stretches down to the floor, that would look a bit more like what you'd have behind a counter. All types of shelves you'd have behind a counter. Anyway, thank you for the heads up. I actually didn't know that's what that was. Now all I gotta do is remember to do it tomorrow. This guy keeps wanting to give me a trophy. No, I'm not giving you any more diamonds. I've given you enough. And I don't believe you can get any higher. Apparently you can get 16 of them, which is higher than I thought. So, you know, maybe you can, but I cannot. We need lighting. Lighting's the last thing we need to like make this place not look like a mess, I think. These barrels are now throwing me off. I think also these banners are not helping. These are placeholder banners, guys. They're not the real banners. We're gonna make designs. I promise. I think once this is more like rainbow up here. And obviously that's not gonna be dirt. feel like it's missing something though. What's it missing? Maybe this idea goes in the corner there. Will it fit? I feel like maybe that's too many banners at that point. We've already got the whole ceiling full. Oh no. Don't destroy my build. Don't destroy my build. I need it. I need the build. I was thinking a carpet on the floor rug, but like... Actually, no, I don't think we need this. What would this look? Pointless. A plant. Ooh, yes. I mean, we're not in the decorating stages, if you can't tell. Hopefully you can tell, because I have built the counter out of dirt. But yes, this is not a final design. It's just, we're doing layout. I do think plant would be nice in here. Like, this is plant. Plant. Need something here. What do I need here? Maybe it is purely just rug. I don't know. A rug would feel like it's not necessary. Well, we haven't even finished. We haven't even thought about a layout for the mob heads. Oh. This I feel like needs. Oh, this. We've given it maybe the worst room because it's full of windows. Because you kind of want these. I guess you know what we can do. We can probably make these shelves. Didn't want to make these shelves, so I think they're gonna technically. Actually, wait, they might be able to fit. Might be able to fit a good amount. Wait, let's see. This needs. We need mob heads in this. So we need like full. Like I don't want to have to. You know, I don't have trapdoors. I don't have slabs right now. Slabs would look better. But that's how I'm envisioning it. But with obviously with trapdoor, with the God, I keep saying trapdoors. With the slabs. Have you got any slabs that are the same? Was it oak? Oh, do I have any oak wood in here? I don't know if I do. I have oak stairs. I think I might have used all the oak on the outside though. I think I ran out. Ooh. Idea. Okay. I just need some slabs. Let's just grab some birch slabs for now. I just need something. How do the you hermits build so well? I mean, well, thank you. Firstly, I mean, I think it's one is an opinion thing. What looks good to someone might not look good to someone else, you know. But also, it just takes practice, you know. We've a lot of us have spent like 10 years in this game, you know, like, or a similar amount. So it's like. You know, when you've played a game that long and you're passionate and interested in building, then, you know, it comes, well, it doesn't come easy as such, but, like, you know, you kind of have a reason to, I guess, do it. It's not going to work how I thought it would, because you're going to go down, which might not be the bad thing. Might be a nice trim on the back of the top one. Sorry, we are just using whatever we've got at this point. These are not the final color palettes or anything, but... Just trying to see how we can make the shelf look a bit better. Even if we don't use it in here. And or that particular trapdoor. We're going to build the back. Let me drone outside. The back is fully built. I mean, it needs some detail, but other than that, I wouldn't count this build as having really a back. It's kind of like a full 3D little build. I don't know. Can you envision the build? But then I feel like I'm like wasting space by putting that there. I guess we then maybe we'll go all out and then we. But that gonna be too tight to walk in between these to look at the mob heads probably. But then again, I guess you're not really looking at mob heads. You're kind of just going maybe to a barrel, and this is like more like decor. Swap the mob head and banners? No, because maybe. But like, I like the idea that these are in the. In fact, these I might push into the wall. No, we need some depth in there. I don't absolutely hate this. I don't love it either, but I don't absolutely hate it. It's a head showroom. It is. But I do think maybe we just leave a gap and we only have 2 shelves. I was thinking corner shelf, but I don't know how to lay out a corner shelf. Like bunk beds. Dang. That's an uncomfortable bunk bed. My goodness. So I might want to put another torch in it because I feel like these shelves could be spawnable. Oh, I don't have any more. Oh no, I do have more. Sorry, we will have more different types of heads in here, but again, I'm not filling my inventory with heads until I know where I'm putting them. Oh, excuse me. I don't have more shelves either. Could we attach to ceiling? Go all the way up with it? I wish I had some oak wood right now. I don't have any oak wood anymore. Was there anywhere else? Saying that, I haven't really figured out the layout of these either. But they're a little bit easier in terms of it's just like a chest with the item in. I don't think it needs as much. Anyway, we might as well go back. I can show you my base to those that haven't seen it as of recently. If you haven't seen it, now's the time to keep your eyes peeled. This is what it looks like. I actually never see it at night time, so it's looking a bit bright on the town area because I need to build there soon. But here's the base. Whee! It look good against the window along the front wall. I mean, I don't think you'd be able to see it from the outside really, because it's quite high up at that point. Thanks, Orphan. No, there hasn't been another Stonehenge yet. I'm sorry. I am slacking on building Stonehenges, but you know. Didn't we have enough? I think one's enough. Right, what else? What did I come and say I was going to get? I've already blanked. Ugh. A regal at night? I guess that's a good thing, maybe. Oak. Thank you, guys. Oh my goodness. You're hired. I need people to remind me. Thank you. Already have any shelves made up? I have some of those ones. I'd need to work out what colour. Oh, I'm running out of fireworks too. Tiger was buying my base last night. Was he? Wait, Tiger was over this side of the server? No way. There's no way. I don't see that guy over this side of the server. I say that I don't frequent that side of the server either, particularly. Then again, we're meant to be staying out away from decked out, so you know. It's my excuse. Refresh these chunks. You know what? I haven't done that in a while, but I haven't needed to. You know what? I haven't because we started spoiling something slightly earlier in the stream. And I thought, you know what, let's actually not fly around too much right now. Let's do that off camera, just in case. Where's the shelf at? There. Cool. Let's actually make some more. I'm not oh, you're applying to someone. Okay, I see. What did that person ask? I'm confused. It's about farms. Didn't go to run point. Wait, who? Wait, what? Wait, what? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm missing something in my own chat. Oh no. I will never catch up. Never. Okay. Let's just see what this looks like coming from the ceiling. So I think it might look kind of cool. You know what? I actually don't hate it. I legitimately actually don't kind of hate it. I don't really hate it. I don't hate it. I'm surprised I don't hate it. Okay. Looking for a bamboo farm. Why would someone in the chat be looking for a bamboo farm? Oh, wait, we're talking about Hermit that's looking for a bamboo farm. I mean, I have a bamboo farm, but it's only really currently making stuff for me, which is why I need to maybe get it producing some more. Maybe on YouTube, Google. Maybe on YouTube search bamboo farm and then like Java or Bedrock or whatever you're using. And then, fun fact, it'll probably come up with a bamboo farm that you can build. With a tutorial and everything. if you're literally looking for a tutorial, I wouldn't say Hermitcraft. Are there any Hermits that I can think of that a Hermitcraft video feels like you could follow it? I mean, if you know what you're doing, maybe, but I would say most people don't really format their videos that way. But yeah, that's how I find my farms and stuff. I look around, see what people are making, because it's almost guaranteed to be better than anything I could come up with. Especially someone that builds pretty much solely rather than anything else. And thanks so much for all the followers as well, by the way, guys. I can't thank all the followers because there's too many, but I appreciate it. Also, I've somehow missized that window. Weird. Okay. Right. Is there anything else we have in here? Oh wait, we actually do have lighting. Do I want copper lamp? Don't know if I hate copper lantern. Do I hate copper lantern or do we like copper lantern? I don't know. Oh. Let's say we need lighting in there. What else have we got? Let me scavenge my own. Oh, we could do flower. We could do a flower pot in there somewhere. Yeah, I think actually I almost kind of forget that copper lanterns are a thing. So actually, I think that's kind of perfect. Oh, and there is also, I didn't mention, but there is also a downstairs. It's a basement. How exciting! I know, right, guys? I know. Sorry, I forgot to show you the most exciting part. That's the most exciting part. It could be. It could eventually be. Local lanterns. Yeah, I need to try and figure out. We're going to turn this on. This is the light level, by the way. You want everything to be in the green. You don't want it to be red. That's spawnable. That is spawnable. How do I feel about a lantern hanging from the ceiling? Maybe with a chain might look better. Look. Basement will also have a shop, which is the most exciting part, I guess, so yeah. If it works out, it could be a pretty fun shop. But the idea is crazy, and I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not repeating it. I don't want chat to repeat it for the new viewers either, because actually I don't want everyone to know. Because I have a feeling it might not work out, and then we'll all be sad. And by we all, I mean I'll be sad, and I don't want everyone to know that I'll be sad. Okay, cool. Thank you. There you guys, a little table right there for now. This is plant, guys. This is plant. We decided already that there's a plant here. Cool. Good placeholdering. We're doing the good placeholders, right? Okay, everything is... There's no torches, right? And there's no dark spots. Ugh. No, it's not dark spot up there. Okay. No dark spots up there. Because this is all going to have to be blocks I can place on. Cool. You know what I wanted to try out is the bamboo trapdoors. Actually, maybe try going up one as well. Maybe two. I forgot about the signs. Oops. Let's just see. Let's just see. I think it might be too busy, but... Oh, you're way too busy. But I don't hate it for the bomb, I don't think. Keep forgetting about the copper golem hat. I also keep forgetting about the copper golem hat. It's a nice hat. He's just chilling up there. He's having a great time. Can you even see that from any angle? I don't even know, really. Not really. It's a bit yellow for this room. No worries, Dolphin. Catch you later. Thanks for popping by. Ooh, you know what we can do on here? Oh, God, loom. I was going to put big plant pot. I think big plant pot actually goes here. We'll signify it with a small plant pot. Adding plants to a room, or like leaves or whatever to a room and stuff like that, like, you know. It makes the difference, guys, okay? It makes the difference, I promise. Oh, might even sneak one up here. They won't all be ferns eventually, but you know. Placeholders, guys, placeholders. If you're really not sure what to do with something, just placeholder it out. Like literally just use dirt to like go, hey, here's the counter, here's the whatever. It's a little bit more difficult when I'm doing this. Oh, you know what? I could have tried it with this. I'd have to use, I think, more bamboo in here if I was going to use that. But I could do. Don't hate that. I wonder, can you get this color of shelves? I don't think I've ever made them, so. Placeholder Stonehenge. Okay, Stonehenge. There's not enough room in here for Stonehenge, but okay. Placeholder Stonehenge. There you go. Stonehenge is there. Okay. That's the third time I've built Stonehenge today. Didn't realise there were so many Stonehenge fans in the chat. Probably there's more room in here, but oh well. I think in here is potentially. I didn't want to do carpet, but I think carpet might honestly just like be the last little bit. Might be the last little bit. Okay. I guess I feel like I'm happy with that level. This level is not happy. This is I don't, other than the counter being maybe here. There isn't really much going on. Put lantern on the counter. Let's bring these lights back up too. Oh, there's a... Okay, we've done upstairs. That can be lantern. Okay. You gonna have a dark bit in the corner? No, apparently not. Okay. Dang, dude, the lighting... Like, I know I keep going on about lighting changes that literally happened like 10 billion years ago, but like... It makes me so happy. I don't have to spam lighting around. Except for when it comes to glow lighting, because that's a pain in the butt. Keeps appearing on my maps. Leave some in his shop. Wait. Oh, bamboo shelves? What, for sale? Wait, hold up. We'll put that there temporarily. Just want to get rid of the torches. This is probably going to be like a little understore cubby place. Right, I have run out of everything. Cool. Oh my goodness, it's a pillager raid. Closing the doors, we're closed. Not open yet. Oh. That might be a problem. Those doors can close, those ones cannot. Sure we'll be safe, guys. Actually, in fact, I'm gonna head to that bed. Docks is still looking too dark. I'm worried that my neighbouring very loud game that isn't a shop, technically, is maybe gonna spawn things. Gotta shut it out, right? Oh, in fact, guys, why can't you make tough pressure plates? That would be so good. Hooligans, exactly. Or just see colour, but nothing stopping you from taking them. Oh, no. I was just wondering if you can even make them. Right, what was this one? Bamboo. I think this is like a chuck a layer of that there. Throw some bamboo kind of around the place. I don't know what I was thinking with the shelving unit there. This is a big room for actually bamboo. But also that's a decent sized room. This is a decent sized room for the growing. Guys, what else can I put in the bamboo scaffold string room? A counter. A counter. There's a counter. You can go purchase your stuff over there. Actually, do I like the idea that they are symmetrical? No. Maybe, actually. Maybe a little bit. Put you in the corner. Sure. Stonehenge? Oh, no. Stonehenge went in the other room. Can't put it in here as well. That'd be too much. An ATM? You know what? I actually haven't even thought about the placement of an ATM. That would be a smart idea. However, I'm probably just going to put one in this level and then one on the next level and one on the other level. You know, like one on every level. Middle display for a rare bamboo. Oh my goodness, yes. What is special about the rare bamboo? Was it eaten by a famous panda? I think so. You know what this floor is missing? The placeholder plant. That's what it's missing. And this is also missing the placeholder plant. Oh my goodness, see. Solved. I've made everything beautiful. I actually kind of like I kind of like the idea that a bamboo is just floating in a glass, like, thing in the middle. It's a funny image, right? I got a bit of glass here. I think I've got a bit of brown glass somewhere. Hold up. Hold up. I've got armor stands, so we may as well try it out. Guys, we have been experimenting today, so let's continue. This might be the last thing we do today, though. Panda. Oh, if I get a panda head. Oh no, I don't want to kill a panda. I don't have a bamboo though. Yeah, bamboo. The ATM being an NHS would be so fun. I thought that's what they were kind of meaning. Maybe it's not, but it's commonly thought of as the ATM. I'll put you there for now. Actually, this isn't even the floor I wanted. I'm just gonna now wonder where my ender chest is when I next need it. Here or here? I feel like here might be better. Boom, and then bamboo in there. Yeah, where's that sugar box gone? Where that sugar box gone? We could put a baby panda in there. Yeah, we could. You know what, baby panda, guys, remind me when I've done this room on a stream to go fetch a baby panda, okay? Future project. What did I do with that? Is it this one? This one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. You're still hanging around. Go away. Oh, that's the problem. Hey, how are you getting set off by? I don't think you are. What are you getting set off by? Is something else there that I'm pressing? I do not know. Anyway, guys, if you want to see... This looks like a popcorn machine. Guys, you ready for some magic? Ready for some armor stand magic? Oh, wait, is there a way to make this spin, guys? Oh my goodness, is there a way to make it spin? Oh my goodness, is there a way to make it spin? Oh my goodness, is there a way to make it spin? I hope so. I did this all wrong. Hold on. Oh, so it's gonna go, yeah, the problem is it's also gonna go... It's gonna be weird, isn't it? Yeah. It's a special type of bamboo that's dark. It's a dark bamboo. I don't have any bamboo names. Oh, that's not the right one. Is that technically this one too? Oh god, cancel that. I don't know which one I was editing there. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, that one. Okay, I was modifying it, so why didn't it look like it was coming towards me? It is, okay. It's hard to tell exactly if it's in the middle, but you know. Wait! Wait, will this work? Oh, I wish I haven't come up with a good idea, but I have. If it works. Oh, it's interesting. It's still like dark. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Idea brewing. The idea is brewing. Can I... Hello? You're not that... Come on now. God, the armor stand's long. Long armor stand. Ignore that. Actually, wait, I need to maybe put a more permanent block there. Let's put a polished tough slab or something that I can replace it with. Well, I get shot in the back of the head. I'm not gonna be happy bunny. Oh, you might actually need to be a different block. Wait, hold. The idea has developed in the noggin. This might make it even better. If not, make it actually work. Why do I never have blocks I need? I need a bubbly block. You know what? We're gonna go steal from Coco. Do I even know where things are in Copans? No. Am I going to find out? Maybe. I need to stop coming up here, because then I get lost. I need to go down here. Oh god, the copper golem is definitely affecting the damage I take. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. It's like a flippin'... This one looks like a literal, like... It looks like a flippin', what do you call it? Yeah, I need soul sand, okay. Oh my goodness, how many golems has he got in here? They're driving my brain bonkers. What the heck? Where's soul sand? Guys, just tell me where soul sand is, please stop screaming at me. The fact he hasn't silenced all these is crazy. Okay, anyway, right. Where would it be? Where's Nether? Here? No. Here? Hey, okay, I'll take some of those. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Hi. Hi. Don't know who that guy is. There's a guy there. Do you see the guy? He's just chilling. He's purple and yellow armor. What a guy. What a fashionista, if you will. Okay. Okay, I'm cooking, guys. I'm cooking. I'm really hoping this works. I don't think it will. We can sort out why this looks like this afterwards. I think that might be our best bet. It might be very noisy. Is there a way to turn off bubbly things making noises other than in your own muffle mod? Probably not. Hello? I put gravity on. How are you not? Oh, you're probably not lined up anymore, are you? Okay, you know what? Let's start again. Yeah, you're not lined up. Okay, that would be why. Hold up. Guys, it's the magical bouncing bamboo. You would pay and come and see this, wouldn't you, right? I think you would, right? And then I might need pistons. I flippin' hate doing this. You know what? We flippin' need? We flippin' need my stupid ATM where I've put it somewhere else. You're coming with me, ATM. You're my ATM. You're not the one that lives there. I need you. I need you to help me with the floating bamboo. Okay. It goes up a little higher than I would like it to. Wait. It goes a little bit lower than I'd like it to as well. We might have to... Whoa, wait, slab?
Take my
Will
money.
slab help?
I'll be there to see this when the doors unlock. False pog.
No, slab will very much break. Okay. I'm gonna try and limit it, but... I know, I'm getting piston. What do you think I'm getting the ATM for? It's where pistons are. Sorry, it's guys, it's late in the stream, okay? My first stream back. Leave me be. Oh. Is there a way to make that work, though? Oh, is there a way to make this... It's by doing that afterwards, okay? Hold. Not sure anyone's going to come and see this particular one, but, sure. I mean, it's still something, guys, you know? It's not nothing. But I don't know if I'd pay the big bucks for this one. Would you like to come and see the... This shouldn't affect it? It's glass, so it shouldn't affect it. Affected it. Okay, that's fine. We can put it back. We put it back again. We put it back again. Just need to reset, guys. There you go. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it a beautiful thing? Oh, I've never seen anything like it. God, world famous World famous bouncing bamboo, dude. We're gonna write in the fancy letters too. Old chap. We're about to get fancy. Huh? Well, what did you do with your evening? Well, I made a bouncing bamboo in Minecraft. I did, I know. Pretty impressive, right? Yeah. It's AI. It could be. Honestly, it could be. If AI was in Minecraft, this might be what it looks like. It's possible. It's pretty impossible in Minecraft, so it might be. You never know. I think the computer's made it. That's why it's a bit balked as well. Thanks to who exactly, right? The world famous bouncing bamboo. God, dude. Look at it bounce. I mean, look at it go. Does it ever stop bouncing? Nobody knows. Not yet, it hasn't. Except for when I've broken it occasionally. But yeah, look. Never been more impressed. Guys, that came fully from my noggin. Ignore this. That is a light fixture. That's a light fixture. Guys, that's just a light fixture, okay? Where's that gone? Yeah, light fixture. Look, see? Light fixture. No one's ever seen Banksy and False in the same room. True. True. Anyway, that's enough of my magic. I will bow to the crowd as they applaud magic. False. See, you know what? I feel like I'm doing more magic than flipping Rendog. I think we need a refund, guys. Has that guy even done any magic? I don't even think he has. He said he's doing a magic season. What the heck? Like, he ain't done any. Look at me. Flipping magic. God. Just call myself redstone. No, I mean, wait, is this redstone as well? Does this count as redstone? I didn't know that. God, bro. Expert saith that, you know, yeah, we could add a lectern here with the full lore for the bamboo too. Redstone Pro, I might be. You never know. I mean, I made that. He's magically lost several magical allies. Yeah, they magically don't want to be part of his base. Surprisingly, they want to go join Scars for some reason. They want to be free. Maybe I need to put this sign on this wide side too. I don't know. We'll mess with the sign up. Everything's a placeholder. Guys, it's a placeholder. Placeholder bamboo. Stand innovation. Thank you. I deserve it, I'm sure. Look at this. I mean, look. Right, what else? You wouldn't stop staring. I can't stop staring at it. I don't think I can walk into that room now and actually build it because it's just there. Hey, Panathan, no, we are not doing that today. I am like 4 hours into a stream and it's like 10 p.m. So, you know, I think it's bedtime for me, in fact. That's very dark over here now. I was going to see how we can cover this, but there isn't really a good option. It's fine. Future False will worry about it. Current False will just look at the bamboo some more, I guess. I don't know. Okay, and it's a lovely stream. I don't actually think there's been a more perfect ending to a stream than Bouncing Bamboo, honestly. It's actually pretty dang good, honestly. I might even start what do you reckon? Should I start selling wait, should we sell the Bouncing Bamboo? What if we have the bouncing baby What if we have the bouncing baby bamboo? Sure, let's add that to it as well. The bouncing baby bamboo can duplicate itself, and then we can sell multiple of them as like a one-off. Kinda. Maybe. Are we booked out? No, they can own it. Just for quite a lot of diamonds. How many's a lot? How many diamonds do we think it's worth, guys? It's gonna be quite a lot. Like, oh, look at the baby. Speaking of babies, oh, look at the baby. Oh, why do I hear the pillager still? Is the pillager still here? I don't want you to shoot the baby ghost because of me. You cannot be doing that. Where is he? Am I hearing things? Maybe I'm hearing a different mob. In fact, what the heck's going on down here anyway? I don't know. He's the 2 stacks of diamonds. 64. Oh my god, 32. That's crazy. That's far too cheap for such a mystery magical product from Falsemart. At least a stack of diamond blocks. Oh, now we're talking. But I don't know if the Hermit's got the budget for that. You know, they may never own it. Chat here is so mature with numbers. Guys, we are the most mature of chats. What do you mean? What do you mean? I built the bouncing bamboo. How much more mature can you get? Honestly, I don't know. Can you even get more mature than that? I don't know, dude. Well, I'd have to see it to believe it. Goodness gracious, my storage is crazy though. I was gonna try and organize it a little bit, but that doesn't seem to be an option. Some of the stone things out of here though, that's for sure. I didn't put the thing there. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna lose that now. I'm gonna go, where's that shulker box? And you guys are gonna be like, guys, she didn't remember that she put it on the flipping ceiling. Stop coming over! This little guy just keeps flying over to me whenever I'm here. I can't save you, you're not my ally. You've also been tied to a thing when you don't need to be tied to a thing. Justice for the allies being tied to things when they don't need to be. It's crazy. It's crazy. The Hermits are mean. They could be wild and free. But instead they're tied. They're tied up. Anyway, we'll leave the sugar box monster like that, I think. Ta-da! I haven't even showed you guys the basketball court. Look at this. That needs some work too, but anyway. Rightio. I think let's just head back to the base. I don't think I need to take any of those things with me. We'll leave them there for now in case I need to pop back later. I would let the allies fly free, but then I've got to get a whole like system to like, you know, keep them there. Or I can take them to mine. I'm not sure, one or the other. Look at my free allies. Ready? When they're red, when they're entering. They're going to be behind the tree again, aren't they? No, there they are. Look at them, wild and free goats. They could go anywhere they like. Kind of. They can. They can. If they believe hard enough. Rightio. Oh, I don't know where we're putting this bee, by the way. Guys, where are we putting nether bee? We need to actually call this... Wait, in fact, while I've got you guys here, what we naming nether bee? I think we've got to name it nether bee, haven't we? We just want to silence it first and then name it, maybe. Don't really know. Do bees make a sound? Free the bee? No. Nether bee. Nether bee was already its name. I think so. Oh, I haven't got any levels. It's the biggest problem. It's the biggest problem with the new name tags. I want all the levels. Okay, we'll name nether bee later.